No, I'm not good. Hey everybody, welcome back to some Dungeons and Dragons. Bringing you some Descent into Avernus, Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. How you doing out there? I'm glad you're here. If you're here, if you're not here, maybe you'll be here eventually when you see this. Either way, thanks for being here. Everybody, players, how we doing tonight?
What's up?
Doing good?
Doing good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Well,
How are you, DM?
I'm actually a little disappointed I only have one beer, but I'm actually and I'm segueing from that. My lights. You see those little green lights that look like they're not doing anything? They will soon, I promise. But I got lights now. I just need to fix my real day sun lamp I use for my other lighting, and it'll look way better. Also, I got COVID Shepherd now. I found him, the cardboard cutout. He's ready to take on the world and be safe.
He's ready to fight the coronavirus.
I'm making my setup
He's
a
a
little
tiny
more
man.
fun. He's a very tiny shepherd.
I tried to give you your beers back when you were over here Thursday, and you didn't take them.
I didn't want to. It was too much work. You're like, what, 4 or 5 glasses? Too many.
There was 4.
But let's get more specific. I've been skimming over y'all like every week. I haven't got you. Damn, you are lit up right now, Robbie.
Good God.
You're like pure white.
He is Casper.
Let me see if I can find a darker page to look at then.
There we go. All right, wait, how long has it been since we were all met on a Monday night like this? Has it been it's been a bit, hasn't it?
Well, yes, we missed last week due to technical difficulties.
Yeah.
And I know I was
No,
gone 1 week.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
I
we-
think,
Yeah, and we didn't do
Yeah.
that week that you were gone, Ernie, because I forget why. I don't think we did it that week, did we? So it's 2 weeks in a row.
Okay,
we
yeah.
missed.
okay, so yeah, there you go.
So it's been a bit. So I have a feeling when I ask this, no one might immediately volunteer. But who wants to talk about what happened almost half a month ago?
I'll do it.
Really?
Oh.
Got some notes?
It's been a bloody fortnight. How do you remember?
Part of me just wanted to say it immediately to spite you.
I love that spiting. I appreciate that spiting greatly. All right, hold on.
I know what happened too.
Let me get you some tunes.
But
to
I
talk about.
will do the notes. I will do the recap.
Start off with how I slapped that dude.
I gotta play this song a little quieter than normal too, because apparently now Final Fantasy 14 music is being what's that word where you can't monetize shit? They're doing that.
Oh, DMCA.
Demonetized?
Yeah, they're being demonetized. So here's a quiet version of it. You can go ahead and start the recap when you're ready.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's go.
I can't even hear it.
Perfect.
I can hear it.
Oh, I need to turn my volume up.
It's just back there,
There we go.
hidden under the lines.
There we go. Oh, way better. All right, now I'm in the mood. Okay. So last time we began as we escaped the sewers, where we dealt with Lady Van Thamper and her minions below. We decided to go up through a different, like a secret ladder, different exit from where we came in. And when we climbed to the top of said ladder, we were met by somebody, an employee of the building itself, of the Van Thampers. We tried to lie our way out of it, and that went horribly. He didn't believe us, but he played it cool and was like, "Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta tell somebody." So then we're like, "Okay, we gotta go." So we get up out of there, and we find ourselves in the stables. And whilst we are in the stables, we procure some horses. We saddle them up, and we had our new little friend with us, who I believe rode. I don't remember who exactly they rode with.
You know the name?
But regardless, huh?
Do you know the name?
I don't remember the name.
Fallister.
Fallister, yes. Actually, I do have that written here. Whoops. So we had Fallister, and the guards started banging on the doors of the stable. So, quick thinking, we had Stab disguise himself as Lady Van Thamper, and he put on what one could only say was a Emmy-nominated performance for his role as Lady Van Thamper, as not only did he talk mad shit to everybody, but he also slapped a guy in the face.
He got so goddamn lucky. He got stupid levels of lucky.
Double crit.
And we proceeded to ride on out of the Van Thamper grounds with no repercussions, and continued on our way. At which point we headed back to see Captain Zodge. It was early in the morning when we got there. The sun had not quite risen yet. But he sees us and sees fake Lady Van Thamper, but shortly thereafter realizes it's not really her. After we run through everything with him, he pays us our money that he owes us, and shortly after that, Liara Porter showed up, and said she was going to be taking the reins of the Flaming Fist for the time being, and that Captain Zodge was relieved and he was to go back to just regular ass guard duty. The commander then recommended, after we finished filling everybody in on everything, that we find somebody named Silvira. I don't remember where they said it for us to find them.
Candlekeep, I believe.
Oh, that's right, in Candlekeep. That's right. And we were preparing to go, and we decided we were going to go to the Elf Song Tavern first to rest up, get some food before we headed out to Candlekeep. Once we got there, we attempted to cheer up Rhea, who was in a very, very foul mood. I'd like to think that I cheered her up a little bit, just one notch. If she was at like a 2 out of 10, I'd like to think I got her to a 3.
Maybe a 3 now.
Yeah. If I can accomplish that, my job is successful. And then after we enjoyed some chicken buckets and ale, we headed to our rooms and passed the fuck out.
Okay, that's a good recap. That's pretty much everything that went down. You have inspiration for the evening. Take advantage of it.
I will. Probably.
The day is currently Myrtle the 19th of the year 1492, DR.
The year of our Lord.
It is, I'm not sure if I fast forwarded 8 hours. Did we all go to bed with the sun up, or was it like already late in the evening? Do y'all remember?
No, it was still early.
Yeah.
We've
Okay,
kind
you
of
guys
been
were-
night owls.
All right, so were y'all wanting to wake up in 8 hours? It'd pretty much be nighttime at that point. Or you guys just wanting to chill till the next day?
We're going for the morning of the next day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we were just going to take a whole day to
Yeah.
shop and then rest again and then head out the next day.
In
I
that
remember
case,
buying a lot of shit. Did I
We
buy?
did. That was pretty much what we spent the last part of, one of the last parts of the last session.
Damn, I got like a shit ton of potions.
it's good. It's good. You'll probably need them. Correction then is Myrtle the 20th, and we're going to start at 6:30 in the morning. Is when you guys start waking up. I suppose let's go ahead and transition to the actual screen here, huh?
Show off that new internet, boy.
All right. So far, hopefully, no frames or no nothing's been dropped, right?
Oh
Been good so
shit!
far.
The internet's too fast.
So I'm gonna transfer
far
y'all. I went
away.
ahead and preloaded the scene, so it's probably just gonna take y'all over immediately here.
Dude, look at that.
Whoa.
Look at that response time.
Ooh, that internet beat.
Damn.
Probably did help with that. My internet's just
Man.
years better now. Years
Nah,
better.
you don't need a preload anymore.
Wait. What's some
That shit.
speeds? What's some speeds, pimp?
I went from being able to download. I'll use Steam as an example. I went from being able to download Steam games at like 6 megabytes a second to 700.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
He in the big boy club now. He up here with me. Yeah, let's
Now,
go.
now I don't have to make a reservation with him 48 hours in advance to play a game he doesn't have installed.
True.
Damn.
And get the same day now. I love it. All right, we're gonna start you guys at 6:30 a.m. I'm gonna go ahead and commence daytime here. You guys are all waking up in your beds. You were,
Shit.
I believe, 2 to a room. Am I right on that? Yep, 2 to a room. Fallister was staying with Doya, kind of sleeping in against the wall. He's been sleeping in a prison. He kind of sarcastically commented on it, if you remember that, Doya. Rhea
I
was
remembered and ignored.
hanging out with Elgin, and Stab and Hayes were in their own room. But it is morning. You all are waking up, and the floor is yours. What would you like to do?
Will you unpause the game?
Oh, yeah, you can't move unless I do that.
I will wake up and try to slip out of the bed quietly without waking up Stab.
Wow.
I don't want to disturb you, sweet
Well,
prince.
He's technically in the process of waking up too, but if you just want to try to get up quietly, I mean, you could do a stealth just to see
Well,
if he.
we're sleeping ass to ass, so I don't know if he's awake or not. So
How
I'm
thick is that ass, boy?
it's
Tell him.
pretty thick.
Oh, and you
Well,
are
then
on
I'm
long
gonna-
rest, by the way, if you didn't update your health and spells. Just
Yep.
FYI.
I'm definitely gonna notice the heat missing from his ass, keeping me warm as I slumber. So I'm probably gonna get up too.
All right, yeah, you feel Hayes remove his buttocks from yours and get up, and you start to do the same.
And I will quietly open
Oops.
the door, and
How
I'll
the
just
fuck do
get
I-
outside, and I will close the door
What?
behind me, and I'll walk out, and I'll just sit at
Okay.
the table with these two guys.
You do see a couple of early birds sitting at the table. They seem to kind of look at you groggily, but just not pay much attention to you or even say anything.
I just
Oh,
ignore
shit.
them, just kind of sitting there.
Is that a dinner table I see? What is that?
We're in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
It's just a table. Table with some groggy fellows sitting at it.
Morning, my boys.
Yeah. Yes. Good morning.
How about we start the day off with a bucket of chicken?
Do you think I was thinking about this morning, and do you think... Well, we have chicken here, and we have bread. Do you think we could perhaps get them to take said chicken and pull it off of the bone and put it in between 2 slices of bread?
I don't really know what you're talking about. That doesn't sound really.
I don't either.
I don't think they do that.
Well, they didn't have chicken buckets before we came here either.
That's true. That's you were off. I need to see it done, man. I'm a visual learner. I don't know
HFC is
what you're talking
always
about, no such
evolving.
thing. Yeah.
It's how we stay ahead of the curve.
Mm.
And we just have
Let's
to
see
wait
that.
for everyone to wake up. I'll turn around and I'll see Fallister walking out.
Rhea kind of turns to you, Elgin, and just glances at you for a moment. Are you still just laying down in bed?
I'm sitting up.
Okay. And when
But,
she sees that you're sitting up, she'll step outside.
Hmm. I'm gonna suit up, get out of my small clothes, and put my armor on.
Hold
Okay.
on, Jay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break up the realism,
What happened?
but I
What?
just noticed Doya's nameplate is like scribbled out of
Oh, on the-
American.
Okay,
in
on the
MS
overlay.
Paint.
All right, I may have forgotten to put the official one up. Okay, so he's an MS Paint Doya. All right, it's all good.
Let the record show I did send you the
He
updated
did send
one.
me the updated overlay, so that's on me.
Naughty boy.
Well, you should be able to download it really quick.
Not right now. You guys are in a tavern doing stuff. I don't want to interrupt that. There's important
Yeah,
stuff
but you got the
happening here.
fast internet, man.
I got fast hands though. That's a hands thing.
Oh man.
His hands are slow. I've seen them.
Go to logmein123.com. I'll give you a code.
Fallister
gotcha.
looks at all of you and says, another good morning, it seems.
Indeed. Rhea, how are you this morning?
I'm doing all right. I'm ready to follow up on whatever this, and she kind of looks at Fallister a little unsuredly, unsure-like. Whatever this person said we should visit, the Silvira person.
Yes, I think we have a little bit of a trek in front of us. You're still feeling well enough to go.
If I wasn't, there's no way I'd say no regardless.
Fair enough. Doya, Elgin,
Yes.
how are you feeling?
Where is everyone?
Better today.
I feel rested.
Hmm.
Ready to make the trek to Silvir's.
All right, Fallister?
Yes.
Are you planning on coming with us still?
Absolutely. All the way to Candlekeep.
And once we get there, what do we just ask for Silvira?
Well, no, I'll simply take you there. I'm her assistant.
Oh.
Right. Well, perhaps we head downstairs and eat something and hit the road.
All right, so all of you are turning around, walking towards the stairs, heading down.
Yep, I want
Falster
to see what's about.
Okay, Falster and Rhea will follow behind. Elgin and Doya, you heading down as well?
Yes. I'm gonna follow behind.
Okay. Let me grab y'all's tokens. We will head downstairs. Let's see, you two are in front.
It's like that internet ain't so fast right now, ain't it, boy?
Hey, this is a me thing. So, you all guys all head downstairs, and it's quite a bit lively for this early in the morning. You look around, you see a lot of people. It seems maybe they're, getting ready for work. Maybe they're just hanging out, having a morning beer, whatever it may be. A lot of folks here this morning.
Right.
I'm about to follow you because I'm eager to see you explain your idea to Alan.
Alan.
Alan looks over at you, Hayes, and gives you a friendly wave. Good morning. Good morning. What'll it be? I'm sure we want some breakfast, eh?
Yes. I'll have some water, and I have another business idea for you.
Another one, similar to the chickens.
Yes, but not as strenuous on your supply, I don't believe.
Oh, very well. What is it?
I lean over the counter, like pretty close to him, waiting for him to come a little closer to me.
He'll as soon as you lean in, he kind of furrows his brow a bit and tilts his head, but he'll lean in too, looking back and forth with his eyes and say, "Oh, it's this level of secrecy. What do you have?"
Well, you know how we have chickens, right?
And we do.
Right. And then we also have sandwiches.
It's bread and whatnot, and perhaps yes, I believe what about it?
Right. So, instead of the chicken bucket, we also could offer chicken sandwiches. Pull the meat from the bone, put it in between the buns.
His eyes go wide as he slaps his table and just pulls his head back while looking at you still. and just says, "You speak of sorcery between the bread."
Yes, I'll look around nervously as well. But it could be eaten for breakfast, for a midday snack, or supper.
Hold on. Just is this? He starts to walk off, but he pauses. Is this? Are you charging for this information, or is this just a tip?
I just ask for a discounted rate.
Hold on. Just hold on. And he starts power walking to the back, and He sees Fulton actually right inside, about to walk out. He says, no, turn around, wait, I have to tell you something. As he walks in and shuts the door.
I turn around. I think it's happening.
I didn't think it'd work, man. It sounded like too much.
Good thing you didn't tell him about the biscuits.
That one I'm holding on to for myself.
You hear like a female voice in the back. It's like kind of muffled here. What? No. Like just slightly behind the doors.
How do you think it's going?
I think they're in.
Alan comes back out as he has a smile on his face as he's looking at you, Hayes, and says, "Give me a little bit of time. I think you'll be surprised."
Ah, fantastic. I'll also have a water, please.
Oh, that's right. Any others? And he looks to you, Stab, and you, Elgin.
I want what he's having.
I wouldn't mind some water.
Your waters. Fair enough. He'll open the door and he just shouts, "3 waters, the bar," and shuts the door. It'll be a moment.
Right. Well, I suppose we can go join the others. Thank you, Alan. I'll kind of head back over here. And I'll come over here and I'll sit next to Doya.
Okay, so you guys go and hang out at this small table.
Who's that guy?
Oh, there's 2 of them. Shit.
Yeah.
There's only supposed to be 1 of them. You all sit at this tight table. It's still early in the morning. What are you guys talking about while just hanging out here? You're not just staring each other down, just waiting on some chicken, right?
Yeah.
I'll probably be like talking shit like fucking Hayes over here had this fucking crazy ass idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, man. I'm just like catching everyone up with that shit. Small talk like
You'll
that.
see. It will work, I promise.
It's too risky. I don't trust it.
Doya, you've been quiet this morning.
Yes, I'm pondering the next phase of whatever I've gotten myself into. What do we do about this shield?
I just kind of side-eye back over towards Elgin, who's still at the bar, I guess.
I'm just kind of sitting back.
I suppose that's up to he who carries it.
I worry that
Taken care of.
Okay, so you've come back from the bar. Got it.
Oh yeah.
I worry that everybody will be involved in whatever this undertaking will be.
Well, there's only forward at this point. We've got nothing else to do here. We saved the day, and nobody knows.
This is also true. And there's still more work to be done. We're not finished, not by a long sight.
Well, if fiends and devils are involved, I suppose it's a solid opportunity to do some good and perhaps make a little bit of a better name for myself, as all of you well know, my kind sort of get a bad rap.
You ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody, buddy. I'm just gonna drink my water.
No, thank you. Then I'll just kind of wait until, or I'll look over at Elgin. What do you want to do with that shield? What is your plan?
My plan is to take it back where it belongs and finish this business.
When you say where it belongs, you're not referring to the trash. Am I correct?
I wouldn't let I wouldn't let it hear you say that.
And he always listening?
Is
Gargles, he listening?
Is it listening
He's-
right now?
He's always listening.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't hear him. He might be coast is clear to talk shit. You know.
Is it on your
Gargoyles.
back or is it like in your?
It's on my back now.
Okay. I'll like lean back in my chair like this and look back at it. And I just want to wait and see if I hear anything.
At the moment, you don't hear any response whatsoever.
Yes, that's right. Keep your mouth shut. I'll just kind of say that under my breath. So, more specifically, you plan to take it to where?
He wants to go back to Avernus.
Does he know which exit to take on the road to get there? Because I have no clue.
I assume that the path we're taking now, I have a sneaking suspicion that speaking with this woman of Candlekeep will put us on the right direction.
Well,
He hasn't objected to it.
right. I have to say, going to Avernus, that's a little different than what I just had in my head, but I don't have a great track history with devils and devil worshippers.
Neither do I.
Devils seem
Typically-
to disappear into ash when we kill them. Are they being sent back to Avernus?
I'm not sure. He hasn't said.
Would
All I know is that he wants to go back.
Would I know anything about that? About fiends or devils or anything?
Make a history check. Let's see if you can check them memory banks.
Can I assist on this check? Probably not.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you could say when Hayes is trying to recall it, you can be leaning over like, oh yeah, maybe they're being transported, or maybe like do they die for? Like you're just giving them like maybe memory jogs. If you want to try to roll again, Hayes, you can. If you have advantage on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So you think to yourself, you've killed all these devils, yet they keep just burning into nothing but ash and smoke and whatnot. And you're almost positive you read somewhere in your studies that when a devil is killed on this material plane, or any material plane that's not Avernus, they return to Avernus typically.
So why don't we just destroy the shield and send them back nice and easy?
So, I don't think it works quite like that. As I've said, I've
Not
done
at
a little
all.
bit of studying on fiends and devils. And from what I understand and what I've read, seems to match up with what I have now seen. I don't believe they can be killed or vanquished here. I believe their souls go back and they are reformed in whatever hellscape they came from. The only way to permanently get rid of them is to kill them there. Or so I've read.
So you're saying we can't send them back by destroying the shield? That's what he was after, right? To get sent back?
Perhaps. Maybe you can ask your friend why we can't just destroy him and send him back.
I have a sneaking suspicion that question is going to cause the ruffling of some feathers, but sure, why not?
Hmm.
And I'm gonna call out to Gargoth.
Just kind of just lean back and say his name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when you do, he responds, and he'll respond to everyone at the table. You can all hear this in your minds.
Fool, don't speak my name out loud. What? I listened to your rabble and now you call on me here amongst your other kind.
Well, you see, initially, some of my kind didn't think you were always listening. I told them that you always were, but they didn't believe me. That said, I have a question. The number of my crew here seem to be of the belief that we could save ourselves a long trek if we just destroyed the shield and thus destroyed you. That would return you to Avernus, but I'm trying to get them to understand it won't be that easy.
Arrogance. Try, mighty warriors. Try to destroy the shield. You think you're the first? Try and see what happens.
Oh shit, sounds like a good ass shield.
He is quite confident, yes.
Yeah, nifty.
I'm pretty sure if the shield could have been easily destroyed, it would have been destroyed when I was struck down, whilst I was wielding it. It did manage to protect me. So, I don't think the shield can be so simply destroyed. I mean, we could probably walk it to a fiery chasm if we wished and hucked it in, but I don't think even that would destroy it.
It sounds like he would enjoy it.
Most likely. And he would probably laugh at us all the way.
Just to test it, are there any volcanoes between here and Candlekeep?
Not for a ways. Okay, well, there goes that. All right,
I
Mr.
think
Shield.
Sylvia will be able to give us the information that we want. That information will likely inform what the best move is going forward.
Well, just tell Mr. G he's lucky there's no volcanoes between here and Candlekeep.
I don't have to tell him. He can hear you.
A female orc lady comes up to y'all's table. She's got just loaded with plates on both her arms. And she walks up to you all and says,
This the table that ordered these things?
and she just sets them out in front of you with a bit of a look of disdain on her face.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
It's a disgusting looking combination. A chicken piece between bread. Ugh. But we don't. We serve whoever, so I just follow orders. Enjoy.
She turns around and
you're
starts
getting
leaving.
a great tip today.
That's making me feel self-conscious. I don't know if I should eat this.
She's already left.
I'll cast out my mage hand and pick one up with it and bring it over towards me. And I just want to inspect it.
Sure. So there's 6 plates in total, just kind of scattered about the plate or the table right now. Each one has a full slice of just what looks like it's a bit of hard loaf bread, but in between is almost a full chicken breast. This is a thick sandwich. We're talking double wide, like you gotta fit your
Hell
mouth hard
yeah.
on that thing.
Hell yeah. I will take a bite.
You do. And thanks to the cooking skills in the back, it melts in your mouth. It is delicious.
Oh my god. Guys,
I'm gonna.
you have to try it. It's
I'm gonna try it. I try it too.
You feel the same way. Just it's the best thing you've eaten for the last few weeks since you've been here.
a tear.
I'm
rolls
just gonna
down my
start
cheek.
crying. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Just ugly man tears. Woo!
Is this one of those like food wars situations? Like everybody's clothes just gonna magically like rip off of them, and we're all gonna like have like magic orgasms over the chicken.
It's more deep depression.
I told you it would be good. I told you. I dreamt about this.
I'm just gonna shake my head and look at him and be like, I'm such a piece of shit. Why did I not believe that? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I believe you now.
Fauster and Reyes
we
seem
didn't
to
tell
be
him about the biscuits.
enjoying themselves too.
Has Raya's demeanor improved any?
When she's eating the chicken sandwich, she actually looks comfortable while eating it. Her standard scowl frown is gone at the moment.
Okay.
I brought her from a 4 to a 5. Well, I'll look around the table. What's the verdict?
I like it.
I don't think it's going to kill anybody.
Alan actually kind of power walks over to the table. He's been staring directly at you guys and just watching you take a few bites. And when he walks up, he says, "So how is it?"
I'll take my sandwich and kind of like turn it around, and I'll rip off a piece, and I'll summon my mage hand to float it over to him.
Okay, so when you do, he takes it and he looks at you and nods and takes a bite. As soon as he does, his eyes go wide. He turns around and starts running to the back room. You hear a bit of...
He either really loved it or he absolutely hated it.
Do we hear a loud slap?
No, you hear some yelling though.
His mom back there.
It's fairly easy to make out. He mentioned something about being rich and divine tastes.
I think we've done a good thing here.
Yes, we have.
Perhaps we could even bank on free food next time we come around.
You lot, no charge on these. This idea you don't understand. No, I don't think anyone in any of the Sword Coast has even thought of this. We're going to be, I should give you a commission. This is insane.
I won't say no if you're offering.
Right. I'll keep track of my profits. You come back at I don't know, maybe a week. I will give you, we'll say 20% of whatever I made off these sandwiches.
That sounds like a fair deal to me.
How much do I charge? I don't even know. Shit, this is what do you think? 70 gold apiece.
You don't want to. You'll make more if you have it accessible to everyone.
Right. 5 gold apiece.
How much do you charge for? How much do you charge for the chicken bucket?
Chicken bucket. Well, that was about, if I'm not mistaken, that was about 2 gold.
Okay.
But that didn't
So
that didn't have the bread. It's years different.
Perhaps you could easily sell this for a gold a piece.
A gold. You know what? I'm not going to argue your logic now because you are what brought this. A gold it is. What do you want us to call it?
I'll look around the table.
Chicken Sammy.
The chicken Sammy. How about Hayes Chicken Sammy?
It's Chicken
Ooh.
Sammy. That's done. Done and done.
I'm gonna go make some notes. Enjoy your sandwich. If you need something else, just wave.
Thank you, Alan.
Yay.
Hell yeah. Making a note. 20% of sandwich revenue.
Come collect later. 1 week on Myrtle 27th.
I guess about this time we're finishing up.
Yeah, it's up to
Yeah.
y'all.
Check, please.
Well, no check today. And I think we've more than paid our fair share by giving him
Cool.
the chicken sandwich. The Hayes chicken sandwich.
Chicken Sammy.
That's right. The chicken Sammy. Perhaps we should get on the road.
Cool.
So we woke up at like 6.
6:30, right?
About 6:30. It is now 6:57.
Damn. How do you have such a like fucking exact time?
Y'all got a clock now. You can click it too, I think.
What?
Yeah, we've had that since
A few
since we
weeks.
switched over to Foundry.
Oh, I totally knew about that this whole time.
That's right. There's no way you didn't know.
Damn, look how fucking fast that shit is.
It's real time. Like right now, talking about me like this, you guys are just staring at each other at the table.
I'll get up and push my chair back in, and I'll start to make my way towards the front door.
All right.
Same Z's.
So you guys are heading out of the tavern and into Baldur's Gate.
Alan,
Bye,
be well.
Skuna.
Skuna kind of just looks down at you for a moment, but just watches you walk out, Stab. And Alan gives a wave while shouting, "Thank you again, and you're welcome back anytime."
Yay.
Much better this time than
Oops.
last time when we left.
Yeah, we owe him at least that. Oh shit.
You guys head outside. Here is your map of Baldur's Gate. You're standing outside the Elf Song Tavern right now, which is marked on your maps a little bit to the right. There we go.
Our horses are still out here?
There are 4 draft horses still just kind of tied up. They're kind of just laying on the ground, though. As soon as they see you all walk out, it seems a couple of them recognize you as they stand up. And if you're close to them, they start kind of prodding you with their noses.
Yeah. That's a good horsey. I'm gonna start prepping it to get ready to go.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll walk up to mine and I'll kind of feed it some grain or whatever I've got.
I snuck a little chicken Sammy. I'm gonna be like, shh, don't tell nobody, horsey. You're my favorite.
So if
I'm
you
gonna
have,
put chicken Sammy.
if you have anything like part of your sandwich to feed it, that's fine. If you don't, you need to subtract a ration, otherwise you'll have an exhausted horse.
No, I had chicken Sammy. I just didn't tell nobody.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna use this moment to I'm gonna use my Find Steed ability
Oh,
or spell rather.
Can you link that for us? Oh, you did.
I did. I just did.
You summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond with it. The steed serves you as a mount, both in combat and out. You have an instinctive bond with it that allows you to fight with it as a seamless unit. Ooh, that's cool. So this is a smart horse. I'm going to let you be the horse, okay? So you dictate how it acts and all that.
You gotta do a flip-flop in the neighing.
What does your
Yes.
horse look like? Because I think you get to control the details of it, too.
He is gonna be a jet black horse.
Okay, jet black war horse.
Mm-hmm.
You could make a camel, a pony, or an elk, or even a huge mastiff, too.
I can't fit on a mastiff.
jet black war horse it is.
A mastiff. If I were maybe like a halfling or a gnome, but that I would definitely pick mastiff.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna take the war horse.
You didn't want a pony?
Nah, no pony. No.
Unicorn.
So you see
I mean,
Elgin
if I could have a unicorn, yes.
just cast a bit of magic on an empty spot of a street outside of the Elsong Tavern, and when he steps back, this jet black steed just slowly comes into existence until you see a full war horse in front of you. Which this thing looks muscular, looks tough.
Well, show off.
What? It's just magic.
Yeah.
You do it all the time.
I don't make super cool horses that you can ride. And half the time I don't even know what I'm doing.
Well, that is fair. But this is, well, yes. Okay, this is a thing.
Well, do you have a name for it?
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, I do. My horse's name is Mifune.
Oh.
Mifune.
That is his name.
What's it mean?
It's just a name.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It means nothing.
Ooh, I like how pretty those syllables sound.
They are pretty, yes, they are.
Stab, do you have a name for your horse?
I'm gonna call him Sammy. It's Chicken Sammy's.
I like that name. Doya, you like animals. Does your horse have a name?
I do, but I believe our 2 other companions will need horses, so I may find my own transportation.
We got like all these horses.
We've got 4.
What do you mean your own transportation? Like you're going to meet us there?
Not that. I won't need a horse.
Can't you just
Right.
be a horse?
I'm gonna glare at Stab because he's taking my thunder.
I'm sure he will do some weird animal shit.
If you become a horse, let me ride you into battle like next time. It'd be cool.
Absolutely not.
Let's see. And I'll look at my horse. I'll kind of stroke my beard a little bit. I think I'll kind of give him a pat. I'll name him Harry. Harry Trotter.
Ah. Yeah, okay, I can see
I'll
it.
hop up on him.
Okay.
Well, we have Rhea. Would you like to ride with me?
She looks at all the horses and then looks to Elgin with the additional horse. So right now you have 5. And
Yeah,
then
there's
looks,
one horse.
Looks to Doya. Did you say you were going to find a way to not ride a horse?
I think so.
I don't like how you're dodging my question, but that's fine. And I'll turn my horse around. My back.
Chill, dude. Chill.
I'll take the free one then.
There's like 2 free ones now in there.
No,
Just
all
one?
4 will be used. Because Fallister will take a free one
Fallister's
as
with
well.
you then.
No, that's creepy, dude. Ugh.
So you guys will have 5 horses and then Doya is whatever he is, technically.
Yeah. So everyone gets their own horse.
Is Doya gonna turn into a horse?
Yes, he is.
Why don't you turn into a bird? That'd be so much cooler.
I'm about to practice with birds. It's going to take me a little bit to get back into it.
All right, fuck. All right, my boy, right, Sammy. He's a little ladies' man. Just make sure you just watch yourself around my Sammy. You know what I mean?
I don't think there'll be a problem.
You gotta be an ugly horse.
There will definitely not be a problem.
Okay. He likes the ladies and the men, so you better watch yourself.
Oh God.
You better keep your horse in check.
That's why he likes me so much. I let him do what he wants.
Fallister speaks up and says, I'm not sure which way you lot wanted to go to get to Candlekeep, but I would assume we're heading out the Basilisk Gate. If that is the case, might I request a pit stop?
Where
do you want me
to?
to go?
Little Kalimshan. It's right outside the gates, one of the smaller areas outside of Baldur's Gate. I have a house there. There's something I need to pick.
What is that?
It's my home.
No, where'd you say it was?
Little Kalimshan.
Ah.
And what is it, pray tell, you're going to get? Is
Uh,
it something that's gonna help us on our journey?
Actually, yes. If you want my help during it, that is. First, I would like a weapon of sorts. And he pats his hip. Where normally it'd have like some blade there, but right now it's just in his clothes that he was wearing in prison. And he also says, Candlekeep has a rule. Whenever a group shows up, I guess I should ask first. Do any of you have any text or books of uncommon variety on you?
I know a guy who has that.
If you had asked me yesterday, the answer would have been yes.
Oh, did you sell all of that?
I turn to him and say, hell yes, I did.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's the second reason to stop at my home. I have an old book of Kalashite recipes that surely they'll be interested in.
Recipes for food?
More alchemical, but you
Oh,
technically ingest them, some of them, so I suppose.
I mean, we got the chicken Sammy. No other recipes are needed.
Unless you have a book on how to do the chicken Sammy, I don't think we're getting
keeping
in.
that one to ourselves.
When you say alchemical, do you mean as in potions?
I do.
Interesting. Perhaps I can borrow this on the trip up.
If you would like, just be careful. If it looks... Well, no, I suppose they'll take whatever. Sure, just don't rip any pages.
As someone as old as me, I'm aware of having to be careful around old things.
Very well. So, Little Calamsham is good, yes?
Yeah, I'm down.
Excellent. Past the gate it is.
Oh,
Lead
wait.
the way.
No, I do still have them. What the hell? Why didn't it show up here? I think I sold them, though. I'm going to just delete them.
That's fine.
Actually, no, these are the ones I kept. I have the Apocalypto book,
Apocalypto!
and then I have a red leather spell book. I sold the other books that I took. That's what it was. Retcon. I'll turn this after I've looked through my backpack and say, I do have a couple of books, actually.
That's my boy.
Well, good.
But if you want to give them your recipe book instead, that's fine.
Well, I don't want to give it to them, but I will. You did rescue me from prison, so I will part with something cherished and close to me that I've had forever, for your sake.
I'll
Is there
just narrow-
sarcasm? Can I
I'll just
do a check
narrow
for
my brow
sarcasm?
at him as I.
Jamie, let
I
me
just-
do a check.
I want to
check on
do.
this.
All right,
I want to do one of those things where I just quickly look him up and down as I furrow my brow, just like the James Franco, like, bitch, what?
Stab, if you want to do a check, you just tell me the action you're wanting to do, and I'll tell you if it involves a check or what type of check.
I need a stealth check just to see if he was sarcastic.
That is not
It's
what I
my
said.
best one.
You want to, if you want to see if he's being sarcastic, that would be an insight check. Would you like to try?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and roll your insight. 19. Okay. After he heard Hayes mention he has a book, and then he responded with that response, you could sense a little bit of hesitancy and sarcasm in what he was saying.
I'm gonna look at Hayes, be like, he knows those are he's being a bitch eyebrows. So, you know.
I just, after I give him the look, I'll just go back forward and kind of
All right. So what are we doing?
headed towards the Basilisk Gate.
Okay.
Or wherever he is, yeah.
So all of you hop on horseback. I think almost all of you are riding bareback, except maybe Elgin and Doya. As long as you guys don't go into a gallop, I guess that won't be a problem. So I won't stick y'all for that.
Did Doya turn into a horse already?
No.
Did he? He's walking.
Are
For the moment.
you saying that we're riding bareback? Because I thought ours had saddles. We
Did y'all
saddled them
grab-
up when we left.
Did y'all saddle
We
him up?
Mhm.
Yeah, we grabbed all gear and shit
Oh,
because we wanted to make it look official.
okay. Never mind. You guys are good then. I forgot about that. That was in the stables as well. Okay. You guys are all on your draft horses, minus Elgin, who's on a super war horse, and Doya, who's just walking for now. As you trot your way towards the Basilisk Gate, foot traffic's not too heavy right now. It is in the morning, and you are in Baldur's Gate, though, so there are a couple folks about, a couple stands being ran, a few businesses already going. As you approach the Basilisk Gate, you can hear the sound of, almost sounds like a muffled crowd the closer and closer you get. You see quite a few Flaming Fist soldiers up there, probably about 15. And one of them is not wearing his helmet at the moment. You can recognize him from the back of his head. It seems to be Captain Zaj, just kind of standing there with one hand on his hip, just looking at the gate.
I'll kind of trot up to him.
All right, and he hears the click clack of the horse's feet or the hooves, and turns around, looks up at you, and says, it's you. Well, it's all of you.
Captain, how are you doing this morning?
The same as I used to be doing every morning when I had to be here regardless. And he turns and faces the gate again and says, refugees want in again. We can't let them in, so there's a crowd of rabble just rabbling non-stop beyond. What are you doing here?
Well, we were going to take a little trip out of town. Follow up on a couple of those leads that we stumbled upon.
I see. Do you wish to leave the gate, aye?
If we may.
Sure, I will stop you. Just know it's just watch your legs and whatnot. And those of you on foot, watch your everything. He
Watch our legs.
He turns around and starts walking towards the gate. And
wait, what do you mean our legs? As he's like walking away.
Oh, he pauses and looks back and says, "Oh, you have to shove your way through. There's a bit of a crowd on the other side, and they're not happy. So, one or two may have a dagger, may try to nip your coin purse. Just keep your eyes peeled, but we'll try to keep them back. We'll probably be able to keep them back."
I take my backpack and I sling it around in front of me.
I clench my purse tightly.
He walks towards the gate, starts shouting some orders. A few of the men start relaying orders back and forth as they prepare to open the gates. And a small phalanx forms at the front, almost like a riot line. As they, Captain Zaj actually motions for you all to kind of line up behind him.
I take my horse and ride over behind him.
Same.
I'd like to wild shape at this point. I am now a warhorse.
Okay, one unmanned warhorse in the back.
I'm gonna whisper back to him. I'm gonna be like, "You look better if someone was riding you."
You all line up behind Zaj. As he gives the final order, the gates crack open, and about 5 of the Flaming Fist soldiers just go out and just kind of shove the crowd back, as you hear them yelling at them, various slang, slightly threatening, holding their shields and spears up. And you hear the crowd just yelling even harder. Zaj walks out a bit, and he also has a shield. He's kind of pushing the crowd back as he motions for you all to just move through and start pushing through.
I will follow his lead, and every so often I'll just kind of quickly turn around and glance to make sure everybody else is good. And I'd like to be extra paranoid about my legs.
Okay. So you start riding through. Is everyone trying to ride through now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm riding through.
Okay.
Clutching my purse.
Your party starts moving into the crowd, and as you're moving your horses, you kind of have to keep a steady pace, because if you were to slow down, people are trying to block you. If you keep moving, it's almost like a car that's going kind of fast, but not really. They're moving out of the way for you. The soldiers are able to hold back the Eltergardian refugees mostly, as you cut a path through all these poor wretched souls. The wails intensify as the gate starts to close behind you and some of the soldiers go back inside. All of you make a dexterity check for me.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
Okay, Doya, I'm not going to count you because you are horse. So you're not really
You
not
horseman.
really being messed with. And Elgin, your AC is too high, so with this it would work. You felt something clang against one of your calves, Elgin, as if someone was trying to push something into it, but it just kind of beats off of your armor as you just trot through this wave of people. And as you go a bit deeper, the crowd starts thinning and thinning and thinning until none of them are really paying any mind to you, and you're able to actually get through this crowd without anything awful happening.
You just stabbing a bunch of animals? Did I hear the clang or no?
You would have no way been able to hear that. All you could hear was like a whole lot of that, except maybe like 100 of it.
I guess I don't react to it then.
Okay. So you're on dirt roads now that seem to be cutting through what look to be slums of the outer city, which is kind of communities outside of Baldur's Gate. So even more poor looking than anywhere you've been so far. Not many crowds, though. Most seem to be the refugees at the gate now. But you start trotting through these slums and just continue with your pace. I assume you guys are just riding along, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're just riding along.
Okay. It doesn't take long, about 5 minutes, to get to one of these smaller communities, maybe about out here. You can see that ping. When Fallister yells from halfway back in this little horse line, this would be where I live. Hold on, just a moment. To the side, please.
What's the house look like? Is it shitty?
You don't know yet. He hadn't even got off his horse. Is everyone pulling over?
Yeah, I'll move out of the way.
Yeah, I'll pull over.
I just want to see it.
You guys kind of scoot off the road a bit, and he pulls next to you all and just hops off his horse and just pats it gently. Doesn't tie it down or anything. And steps around all of you, not very far, maybe about 30 feet, to a very quaint, small-looking abode. Looks like maybe a cottage that 1 to 2 people could live in. It's very, very small. And he opens the door and goes right inside.
The fuck? I thought he was rich. Did you guys think he was rich?
I was never given that impression.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Shrug.
He won't be too long in there, but I want to ask, is anyone doing anything in the duration he is in there?
I would be looking back to make sure we weren't like followed by anybody. I'm still pretty my anxiety levels are high after running through that crowd.
I'm staring at the cottage. I'd be like, I have more money than this fool. Come on.
Make a perception.
I'm making
check,
sure
please.
I'm not standing anywhere near Stab.
Okay.
Why?
I'm afraid
You
you want to try to ride me.
Yeah, you did mention riding him earlier.
I was messing with you, buddy.
Hayes, make a
Or
perception
website.
check for me.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Hayes, you were keeping a sharp eye
Ooh.
behind you to see if anyone's coming, following you. Some extra pissed off Reg, like, who are these people thinking they can just come out here like this? And fortunately, no one seems to be coming at you power walking style with an angry expression on their face. There are a few people around, but they're just seem to be just citizens of the area. A few of them looking down at the chaos going at the Basilisk Gate, but not paying much mind to anything else.
And then I'll just double check and make sure Harry Trotter is okay and he didn't get cut or stabbed.
These horses seem, it's almost like they're used to this environment. They don't seem phased at all. They're just sitting there chilling, making horse sounds and wiggling their tails sometimes.
That's a good horse. And
I give him a couple pats on his
soothe it.
neck,
Soothe the horse.
and then I'll chill.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Fallister comes back outside. You see him lock his door back. And as he comes out, you see he's a little more armed now. He seems to on his left hip have a small hand crossbow and his right hip a short sword, as well as a pack over his shoulder. As he looks at you all and smiles and nods and says, "Thank you for waiting. I believe I have everything I'll need, and next stop will be Candlekeep.
Well, let's
Cool.
push on.
He looks ready.
It will be a few days of camping on the road, of course, but So I suppose a few stops before that, but no official stops is what I should be more specific about. And he hops back up on his horse.
Sounds good to me. I would like very much to get out of this town.
All right, well, either way.
I'll pull the horse around, kind of turn it around, and start heading out. Let's see. I guess that would be. There's
Did
not
we
a
figure out marching order?
compass on here. I figured we could kind of rearrange once we got out of town. Then I'll head out to the outer city and then eventually out of Baldur's Gate completely.
Okay. You guys trot on for about another 15 minutes. It doesn't take long until you're finally out of these small communities all around Baldur's Gate. And you're starting to enter more of a plains/foresty area with a dirt road that starts to curve south. What would be your marching order?
I think I'm following behind Hayes if he's in front of me.
Walk behind
I'll
Hayes?
take the lead.
I'm going to be kind of up front too, because I'm a little faster than the other horses.
I'm gonna be talking a little. I want to talk a little shit to Doya. I'm gonna go over to him and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, so like, instead of walking, you'd rather walk as a horse?" Okay.
I'm just going to bolt in front of him and use the fact that I'm 20 meters a turn faster to just get out in front.
I'm gonna look at my horse and make an insight check to see if he checked that ass out as it.
You tell me what you want to do, and I will tell you what check to make. So you're wanting to do what now?
See if my horse was physically attracted to Doya.
That is, you know what? Sure, make an animal handling check. You don't have a single clue about these things. You have no idea how to tell if any horse is attracted to any horse because you're not a horseman.
What does he do though?
Nothing.
Oh
It
my
does
God.
nothing.
I'm just gonna stroke my horse. That's what I'm gonna do.
Now, what was y'all's marching order again?
I think
I
it
don't know
was.
anymore.
I think it was Doya, and then Elgin, and then me, and then Stab.
I guess I got the rear.
What about our two NPCs?
I don't know where Rhea and Fallister. I'm assuming Fallister's kind of up front too.
You said Doya, and then Rhea, and then Elgin?
I didn't mention the NPCs. I just said Doya and Elgin, and then me and Stab. I don't know where the NPCs are.
Gotcha. It's all right. I will take care of that. Okay. I think I got y'all all taken care of now. So,
Thanks, Dad.
you guys are riding along this trail. It will be a few days to make it to Candlekeep. Are we wanting to, are we just traveling till nighttime, or what's the travel plan here?
I'm going to want to stop at lunchtime.
Stop at lunchtime? Okay.
He's out of horse juice.
I'm out of horse juice at lunchtime.
Does that cost a spell slot?
Wild shape slots, essentially the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would just be following Elgin and Doya just until whenever. And I'm just enjoying the sights. It's different than being out on the water, getting to see the Sword Coast from a different angle.
Okay. It's fairly temperate outside. For the most part, you don't see much along the road. Occasionally, you'll see a small group go by you, either on foot or on wagon, which it seem pretty friendly. Anyone who crosses you tends to hail you first. But besides that, not much activity on the roads. You are traveling for the next 4 hours if we're wanting to stop for lunchtime. Everyone good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So you ride for 4 hours without anything unique going on until you feel your stomach start rumbling a little bit, and horse Doya, pause.
Lunchtime, guys.
Yes.
All right, what we got? I got some rations.
I've got some bread and a couple of apples.
Rations would probably be the order of the day.
Okie dokie.
Wait, are you no longer a horse, Doya?
Yeah,
He named
4
it
hours.
at
I'm not
us.
a horse.
Oh,
Wait, if
So
you
I
were an
gotta-
animal, could you speak the common language? Okay, I was just checking.
Well, I waited till we were ready to go to transform. I got 4 hours of horse. Then I got rest.
okay. So what are y'all doing? Y'all stopped.
I'm gonna eat a ration.
Writing in my dream journal.
All right. So y'all are truly treating this as a break. There's nothing unique you want to do then, right?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say to Doya, hey man, if you tired of transform, you could always ride in the back. My horse likes you.
You know what? You know what I am gonna do? While we're sitting there, I am going to crack open this red leather spell book, and I kind of want to just start studying it and reading through it.
Okay. You start looking in the book. I'm guessing you're seeing if you can add something.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to be reading my basic potions book.
Your basic. Oh, that's right. You do have one of those. Okay. You could look
Mhm.
over it and whatnot, just kind of seeing what's inside. You could see it is exactly that. It's how to make basic type of potions that can aid. A couple of basic poisons as well. A few medicines. There's really not much else to it though, but you think you could figure out how to make a basic healing potion with the right materials.
Are they materials that I think I'd be able to gather on this trip?
Maybe that would involve a few checks, but it's always
Ready
possible.
for some checks. Is there a list of ingredients that I need to be on the lookout for?
I'll say that you are aware of what ingredients you need. It's just a matter of being able to find them.
Aww.
And Hayes, I'm looking, trying to look at your stuff at that spell book right now, because I need to see it too. Or that red leather book, not spell book. Is this something you just wrote down in your notes?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It was something I found in, I believe I found it in the Van Thamper manor in that little makeshift library. Because I found that, and then the Apocalypto book I found down in the underneath the bathhouse.
Okay, I'll have to get back to you about the red leather book, because I don't remember anything about that. I know the Apocalyptico book,
Well,
though.
Unless you were doing something special, sorcerers can't, like, we don't have like a spell book that we can write stuff down in, so we technically can't learn anything from.
I remember what it
spellbooks
is
anyway.
now. It actually is a book with various spells and whatnot inside of it. I remember right where that book comes from. I mean, innately as just a spellcaster in general, you know that this has high value to the right person.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just skim through it and just look at what's in there.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm just eating my ration. What benefits do I get from the ration? Just what does it do?
Well, you'll be full of food. Feel good, you know?
It keeps you from not getting a level of exhaustion from
Okay.
eating.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, JD.
Well, I'm not
my.
I'm only requiring y'all to use one ration, and that counts for a day. So you could maybe eat out of the same one multiple times if you wanted to treat it that way. But one ration is supposed to cover a day.
I didn't know I would get exhausted or whatever.
Yeah, you have to eat at least. You have to use one ration a day, otherwise you suffer exhaustion.
Why is this
or eat some food.
I swear this is like the first time I ate a ration.
No, you've eaten rations. Anytime we like woke up, if we didn't eat breakfast or something, we've all said like, I'm gonna eat a ration. You're like, yeah, I do too.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that did
I
happen.
have 5. Yeah, I've been using the same ration.
Well, you know what? Subtract 2 and we'll call it even. How about that?
Damn. Okay. It's got all this shit, berries and fucking jerky and nuts and shit.
All right, and I'll say while you guys are taking a break, we're gonna take a real life break too.
Dope.
Okay.
Let's give us about 10 minutes, and then we'll be back. Yeah, 10 minutes sounds good. 10 minutes, y'all. We'll see you soon.
10
Don't go
minutes.
anywhere, because we've got some more traveling and stuff to do.
If you know what a minute is, do it 10 times.
That is accurate. That is accurate. And we are back. Hello, everybody. Thanks for sticking it out with us. I updated our map so we can actually see kind of where we're going here. Picking up where we left off, though, you guys were stopped, taking a little bit of a break, having some lunch and whatnot. You've been traveling on the road for a bit, just a little bit now, just like about 4 hours. Are you guys ready to move forward?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, Doya, you're shaping again, I'm assuming?
I will shape again at the end of our hour rest.
Okay, so you spend a bit of time eating your lunch, eating your food, just hanging out real quick. I'm assuming are you gaining something back by taking an hour specifically?
Yeah, short rest will refresh my wild shapes.
Okay, so and you guys were good with an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Well, we haven't done anything.
An hour oh, I left the clock running, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. So about an hour passes. You get your wild shapes back, Doya, and you guys all mount up. You go back into horse mode, and you start riding again. Salazar actually speaks up at this point. He says, we do have to cross Worm's Rest Crossing. Keep in mind it's a bit of a hot spot for bandits and whatnot, so just keep your eyes peeled. Not like they'll mess with us. I mean, look at us. Look at you. It's be a little crazy to jump us. So just a reference.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right, and you start riding along until you see what looks to be a little bit of civilization. There's a small river crossing up ahead. The drop's a little far, but it's a very, very short bridge to cross over. And all around this bridge seems to be a few buildings built up and whatnot. Looks like there's some business happening here too. And as you ride into this area, everyone looks a little, definitely, keep an eye on your coin purse again, because you get a few side-eye looks as you're traveling through this area.
Uh-oh.
And what's this area called again?
Worm's Crossing.
You a worm. Crossing.
A few people pass you here and there. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll a d20.
Ooh. Man.
Ooh.
Just a d20 randomly?
Yeah, just straight d20.
Where's my... There it is.
Right. Shit, don't tell me, guys.
Flash roll first.
He just typed d20.
Yeah, I did it.
Doya, you're a horse, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so again, this doesn't apply to you. Stab.
Great.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Oh, I didn't do it. There we go. Shit!
Okay, you all ride past these various people going past you and whatnot, and nothing seems to happen.
Great. I'm gonna check my pockets.
that
Can
you're
anybody
aware
with a passive wisdom, a passive perception, notice this?
of. Passive perception would not help in this situation.
Okay.
Did I just get robbed? How much should I subtract from gold?
We'll talk about that later. Right now, you have none. You're all good. Nothing's happened.
Great.
You guys are just traveling along.
Guess I'm fool.
Short. You start leaving this crossings area and just leaving this community behind a bit. About 5 more minutes of travel. Yep, there we go. And as Worm's Crossing and Baldur's Gate disappear from view, you find yourself heading down the coastway further. A dirt road which leads to distant lands like Tether, and wait, no, this might be a different place. Oh, actual Kalimshan instead of Little Kalimshan. I get it now. Candlekeep is about 150 miles south and west of you guys right now, so still a little bit of distance to cover. Normally it'd be a 5-day journey. It'll be a little shorter thanks to you guys are on your horses still. As you're traveling along this dirt road, you see what looks to be a human farmer riding up on almost the opposite direction, but on the other side, kind of like street traffic. You know, you're on one side, you're on the other. They got a wagon. It's just overloaded with hay. It looks like some of those hay is actually about to fall out, and he's trying to be delicate. And it's the wagon's being pulled by two large-looking bulls or cows. He kind of gives you a friendly wave as he's passing. Does anyone wave back or do anything?
I give him a little.
Yeah, I'll
mini
just give him
salute.
a nod.
So y'all just kind of like nod and wave as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. As he's passing by and he gets closer, he stops waving and starts nodding. He's got a little straw hat on until he's riding right past the empty horse. He kind of looks at it and just raises a brow, and then looks to let's see who was next. It was you, right, Elgin?
Mm-hmm.
And then looks to you, Elgin, and immediately his eyes dart to your back to where he sees that golden shield.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he does,
Yay.
something happens. The farmer stands up, and almost in a flash of flames, his body erupts in a huge fire as these black wings come out of his shoulders. And it turns out this was no farmer at all. As it leaps into the air, yells out, "We will have the shield back!" And is going to fire a spell at you.
Oh, okay.
Use the shield.
Then
That
all right,
shit ain't
let's
breaking.
go. What is the what do I got to do?
It is launching a fire ray at you, which I don't think will hit. Because as it's
No.
yelling at you, and you saw this flaming transformation, your gut instinct was, I should probably whip out some protection and guard myself, which you do. And this fire ray just slams against your shield.
Ooh.
And after
Okay.
it does, it actually is going to fire one more time at you,
Oh, okay. All right, let's go.
which I still doesn't think hits, as it just tries to beat through you're holding the shield up in front of yourself now, I imagine. As this, you just feel this heat wave just slam against you repeatedly. I'm getting ahead of myself. During this, the hay actually is thrown from the cart as 4 tough-looking veterans leap from it, weapons wielding and ready to charge at you. Now we are going into combat.
Ooh, snap.
Gonna have tokens for initiative.
You do. Let me activate the battle map here.
Oh,
Make sure your
schniggity snap.
ambience is turned down if you hear crickets loud as hell.
A loud ass.
God,
fucking cricket.
yeah.
God damn.
It's a global volume controls. You got to turn it down yourself.
Yeah. Oh, ambient?
Yeah,
There
you
we
got
go.
it. And make sure to click
Oh,
yourselves.
Look at how pretty the broccoli is.
Ready
Look at that.
Very pretty.
Look at that.
Oh my
Look how it flutters.
And that man was not a man, by the way. Turns out it looks to be like some sort of female devil. It looks like this.
Ah, she's grimacing.
Oh.
She's grimacing at me.
She's indeed grimacing.
Kill you.
All right. Well, I am selecting my token and
Scary.
hitting that young initiative.
Young initiative.
Doya, I have your token on the map still, but you are going to be the horse that's in front, okay? You know its health and all that stuff, so please keep up with it.
Ah, this horse. If you don't mind, you can set its health. I can tell you what it is.
Sure. What do you got?
19.
That's, wow, what are the odds? This horse specifically is already there.
Yay.
All right, did you all roll? I am missing nobody. Oh, yeah, you.
Wait.
Let's get some enemies on the list.
Damn, that motherfucker did a fucking fuck.
What? He credited.
All right, that's going to take us into some combat here.
Is this Doya?
Yeah, that's Doya.
That horse Doya? Okay.
And I'm assuming this is Mifune right here.
Yeah, whatever your token's in front of, that's your horse. It's just if you were
Okay.
on it, it put you under it for some reason. So,
Okay.
and
Can I
yeah.
I
Go
guess, well, do I need, because I figure it's something I'm probably going to have running around a lot.
Mhm.
Can I, like, name it or something so I can
Actually,
know the difference between it and the others?
Yeah, hold on.
In case they get mixed up.
Display name, covered by anyone. And what is it called again? Mifune?
Mifune. Mifune.
All right, I think I got it. When you highlight it, say Mifune now?
Yep.
All right, you got it,
that
buddy.
gen. All right.
Can you name mine Harry Trotter?
Yes, I can name yours Harry Trotter. Hold on.
Don't forget about Chicken Sammy.
Yes,
Trotter.
it's Sammeh, Sammeh.
God damn it. There's Harry Trotter.
Yeah.
And what was the Sammy? Chicken Sammy?
Sammeh.
Sammy.
Chicken Sammy?
Yeah.
Okay, it's done.
Oh,
So
God.
the named horses are highlightable now. We're going
What
in-
about me?
You are a horse. Your horse name's Doya.
You could have a horse name if you want, like those guys that dress up. They have horse names.
We're going into combat, goddammit. This thing is
Let's leave.
flying
Let's
in
go
the
to
air.
combat.
It's flying in the air and it's gonna do something because it's up first. It's not gonna do anything to the horse that has no rider because it thinks nothing of it.
Oh shit!
Stealth mode activated.
You a butt mode.
God damn.
Sorry about that, buddy. I'm on fire.
That's cold.
I'm sorry, man. I don't mean that.
It's actually just gonna
Oh,
keep
I'm gonna remember
blasting at
this.
you while flying in the air. Elgin, it's gonna
Okay.
shoot for you and it's gonna kind of curve its beam over to Rhea on the second shot.
Ooh.
As another fire ray comes right for you.
Ah!
I think that one's
Coming
hitting.
right for us.
That does it.
As it just, you almost catch it with the top of your shield, but a bit of it just gets over and slams into you for 10 fire damage. And the next one comes flying at Rhea, which I don't think that hits her. No, it does not. As she's able to kind of just duck on her horse and almost fall off of it, but still hang on. And that is going to be the end of its turn as it's flying and shouts. Let's see, hold on, where is it? There it is. The Knights of the Shield will get what's theirs! And that's going to take us to another enemy. Let's call this dude Veteran, because that's what he's called. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Looks like he's rushing up towards Rhea, but he can't quite make it. Let's see if he can throw some stuff, though. He can, because this guy's heavily armed with a heavy crossbow. As he's going to take his crossbow off his back, point and shoot towards Rhea. Oh, cool. Thank you, Kim. Unfortunately, he was not well prepared with that crossbow bolt. As he fires it just goes wild into the distance. You guys don't get to play yet still because another veteran's going to go now. As this one's actually going to take a bit of cover and just fire at this unridden horse in the front.
Why?
Because it's the easiest target for him to maybe hit. What's your horse AC?
11.
Okay, this bolt's actually going to strike you for 8 piercing damage.
Understood.
As he sinks a bolt in this horse, this heartless bastard animal killer. Stab, you are the first one on your side to go. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I would like for you to explain the rules of how combat on horse works. Do I get any benefit to that or what?
There is a feat that would let you specialize in combat on horse, but if you are not... I don't think if you have that feat, you could do horseback combat very well.
I think you
might
would
be able
have
to-
to at least have a disadvantage on it or something.
Yeah, like you could ride up on it and try to swing, but you would have disadvantage on your strikes.
All right, so it's better I just. All right, I'm gonna be like, Chicken Salmon, you be good. I'm gonna kiss him on the forehead. I'm gonna do like a fucking, in Breath of the Wild, how he launches off the horse.
Yeah, off the front. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Exactly that. And since time's, I could fire my longbow twice.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Where am I aiming at? Actually, no. Fuck that shit. How can I walk? I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't make it all the way there.
Well, with a bow, you can shoot that, so you don't have to make it all the way there.
Yeah, but I want to get close because that's the kind of guy I am.
My auto cam is like wigging out for the combat too. What in the world?
Okay, got it.
All right, from here, I'm going to strike at Demon Girl with my longbow.
Okay, she's flying up in the sky right now. Take some shots.
Flying up in the sky. This is so exciting. I can't find this shit. Hold on. The fuck? Where is it? I know I just bought a longbow.
It should be under inventory.
There it is.
Heck
Got
yeah.
it. Yeah. Shit.
Okay, that definitely just it flies wild. Doesn't even make contact with her.
All right, I can't do bonus actions with this, can I?
Oh, with a longbow? No.
Yeah.
Not unless you
All right.
have the ability to just attack twice.
Nope. All right, well, that's all I could do, guys.
All right. In that case, it's veteran time again.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. This one's barely out of range still. 1, 10, 15, 25. This one moves into the tree. Oh, actually, it can make it 30. This one runs up to your side, stab under this tree, and is going to take some swings at you with his longsword. And he will swing down at you full force. 2 hands.
Oh!
The first one strikes you as he catches you a little bit unaware for 8 damage.
Ow! I was all confident with my fucking new gear and shit. All right.
Also, he too has the multi-tack power, as he's going to swing again with his longsword.
Okay, that misses.
Not as good with this one, though. He may have caught you on the first one, but you dodge out of the way of the second.
Cool.
And right behind him is the last veteran. That will move up a bit. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind of look at this horse a bit confused, suspecting the rider may be around. And as he's running, he's trying to go past this horse, but he's going to take a swing at it as he's trying to get by. Because that's all he can move. And so cleave
Use your
into
horse
this
powers.
beast. Ooh.
That misses.
When he goes to swing, it's almost like you just kind of swung your head a bit, kind of like a giraffe, and it just caught him a bit unaware as his sword hand is shaken. His sword hits the ground on front of you. He is currently disarmed. Instead of swinging again, he will just go to pick up his weapon. And look at this horse like this horse knows how to somehow fight and parry. Elgin,
Yes.
you're up.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna run up right here. And
On horseback, right?
Yes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave the horse first.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave the horse. I'm gonna dismount from the horse and run up to like right here. And as I do so, I'm going to. I can command my horse on my turn, correct? Like
Your
it-
steed,
or
I
does
believe it lets you handle it in multiple ways. Let me go back and look.
I'm going. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think was it
Handle you in multiple ways.
Let's see. It allows you to fight as a seamless unit. While mounted, you could do everything you can normally do, it looks like. It doesn't say while dismounted.
Okay. So I would but I guess the more important thing is, would I incur that penalty we talked about earlier, like disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Since it's your
Then screw it.
your spell.
Yeah. Okay. Then screw it. I'm staying on the horse. Bringing the horse with me.
All right.
All right.
As one.
As we will fight as one. And I am going to well, first and foremost, this is out of character.
Mhm.
Doya, when you're in wild shape, do your attacks count as magical?
Ooh.
That's a great question, and to answer that depends on my level. So I'll have to check that for you.
Well, just in case, I'm gonna reach over as a bonus action, and I'm just gonna tap Doya. And like I'm gonna do almost as if I'm petting him. And I'm going to cast magic weapon. Oh wait, no, display is what I meant to do.
Double cast.
Anyway. But basically, he is now going. Whatever weapon he is carrying, which I guess at this particular point would be his hooves.
Mhm.
They are +1. They're now treated as a +1 weapon. And I'm going to use the rest of my turn to attack with the Heaven's Fall Mace. And does a 16 hit this gentleman?
Let's see. A 16 will. Oh, actually, I gotta see which one. The one right in front of you.
Oh yeah, yeah. This gentleman right here.
A 16
That's better hit. That's a high roll.
will barely miss.
Whoa!
What about the fact that I'm standing here engaging him?
You know what? That is a good point, because you'll get a +1 with an ally near you, which will give you just enough to barely hit.
Okay, all right.
It's like a nick.
Good God, dude. Yeah, I guess they are veterans, right? They're veterans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just have to deal. So yeah, that hit. And I do believe I get a second attack. Yeah, I get a second attack at this level. So that will not hit.
Only the first one connects, but you clocked him pretty good. So you smash across his armor for 10 damage.
All right. And then I'm gonna hold my ground right here.
Okay. That would take us to Horse Doya. With what do those hooves look like actually? Now that they're magical, is it like a low blue glow on his feet, or what is that?
My
That was
hooves
just like-
sparkle.
I would let Elgin pick since it's his spell, but you want him to sparkle. I mean,
I say they sparkle.
okay, your hooves are sparkling.
For positioning, because I think, yeah, I'm at next. So I have a couple of questions.
Mm-hmm.
First, to establish how long since our last rest, so I know how many wild shapes it took to get me this far.
So after that rest, you guys traveled for not very long, maybe about
Okay, so we're in the first.
yeah.
Another question: is Mifune's horse portrait where he is for positioning reasons, or is he actually like under Elgin still?
It'd be like right here.
Yeah, I'm still on him.
And one last question: this gentleman dropped his sword. Does it look like he's ready to hit me with an attack of opportunity if I were to bolt?
He has already picked his sword back up. Since he can multi-attack, instead of swinging again, he grabbed his sword.
Got it. In that case, then we're going to go with this. Where is it? I've got too many things.
Too many things.
I'm going to do hooves attack him.
Ooh.
Okay, so you lift your sparkly hooves and you smash him into this veteran. It absolutely nails him. You guys are starting to beat through his armor. He's looking pretty damaged. He's not super damaged. The battle cam is just going fucking nuts. It's just fully zoomed in on everything.
I see it on the stream.
I'm not controlling any of that. That's all the battle cam. It's something I added on.
And
Battle King.
for a bonus action, I gotta find it in here. I'm going to use a combat wild shape to expend a spell slot to gain 1d8 health back.
Ooh.
Okay.
You guys have all this cool shit.
And I'll get back 3 health.
Get 3 horse hit points. Turn to you.
Horse points.
Horse points.
For those of you playing the home game, that puts me at 14 health.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Hayes, you're last up
Okay.
on this round.
I'm first on the second round. I'm going to hop off of Harry Trotter, and I'm going to head down here, kind of in the little foothills area, and I want to look and see if I can find like a stone or a rock or anything.
Yeah, at the cliff edge, you could find a few loose rubble, or a few pieces of loose
Okay.
rubble.
So I find just the biggest rock I can in my immediate vicinity, and I'll hold it in the palm of my hand until it starts to levitate, and then I'll turn my palm around and magically force it at hyperspeed through the air directly at this guy here, and I will cast Catapult. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, let's see what he can do with a dex save. You got an 8.
Okay, that is a fail.
Yay.
Go ahead and cast this. And that is going to bludgeon him for 15 damage.
Okay, his armor's starting to just crack, and the blood is absolutely coming out of all these slams y'all done to him with the magic hooves, magic maces, and fast-flying rocks. He is looking really hurt.
Oh, I forgot to add. I get a +1 from the magic weapon on my damage.
Oh, you do. The sparkles would have
you
done
do.
1 additional damage. That's correct.
Cool.
Yeah, make it red, make it red, make it red.
Oh yeah, powerful and fabulous.
The Cullen sparkles.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn, Hayes?
Yes.
Okay, I am now going to add 2 more people this round that I forgot about. Rhea and
Yay.
Salazar need to help.
Oh,
don't they?
God.
Oh, is this
Or Fallister,
What?
not Salazar. Sorry.
What kind of terrain is this? I actually do have a question.
Oh shit.
That is a cliff edge, so it's like mountain
So-
stuff.
How high up would it be to like the next point?
You guys would have been traveling in between those points. That's about a 60-foot cliff.
Okay, so there's nothing I can like climb up on.
You could manually try to scale it. You can. I don't know
Well,
how far.
I've got
ahead.
my tempestuous magic, which allows me to fly 10 feet. If there's any way I can get up on like a high ledge or something.
Oh, you'd be just floating up along the ledge.
Okay, well then I'll just kind of have my back up against the rock wall here. Then, yeah, end of turn.
All right. Let me add Rhea and Fallister. I'm saying his name wrong. We'll let Fallister go first. What are you capable of, buddy? He is going to take his hand crossbow, hop off his horse, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move up a bit and try to shoot this veteran to the south. Let's see, and there it is. Don't think that'll hit. Let me double check. No, it will not hit. The veteran he doesn't really have to move too much. He just slightly shifts. The bolt goes right past him. Oh, and Fallister could attack again, but not with the hand crossbow. As he misses with that shot, he puts his hand crossbow away and pulls out his sword. Looks like he's ready to move in closer combat. Rhea will immediately leap off her sword and charge into combat, swinging multiple times at the veteran in front of her. Two-handed style with her long sword. The first swing goes wild, but the second swing comes up and crosses him diagonally right across the chest. The veteran can't get his guard up quick enough, and it deals 11 slashing damage. And that's going to be the end of their turn. And now in the new round, let's give them some real initiative. That's when they'll go. So, round 2.
Great. How do I delete this? There we go.
You got it.
I'll just try to measure.
The Cambion, still flying in the air, looks down, surveying the battlefield. Sees you, Elgin, still teaming up on this veteran against a horse that's fighting. Will look to Rhea and then swoop down towards her with her sword drawn. And when she draws it from her holster, it seems to engulf itself in flames. Ooh. She flies down towards Rhea, and she's going to swing a few times at her. Oh, I said sword, but it's actually a spear was on her back. My bad. The tip's on fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, just the tip.
Her first swipe at her misses. Rhea is able to duck under it. The second one, however, will connect. Let's see how much damage. For 13 total damage, a little bit being fire damage. What else does she have? Oh, she's fine. Okay, she's landed right in front of Rhea. Seems to be engaging on her now. Next up would be Follister, who, with his sword drawn, will run up to this devilish lady and take a couple of swipes, because he can multi-attack. He will do it with his short sword. He swings once and twice. The first sword catches her completely unaware on the side. She was fully engaged with Ray. She didn't see Follister coming. The second swing, however, he got too confident, completely missed. But that is a crit, so it will do critical damage here.
Terrible damage.
So it was a nice spot, but he didn't get too deep with it, it seems. Side note, when he did cut her, not only did the crit was low damage, it seemed to not be as effective as it should have been slashing someone normal.
Aha! I knew it.
That will be the end of his turn. He's now staring down a devil. Next up is our team veterans. I'll just have them go at the same time. One is preparing to swing at Rhea. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. While the other one's moving up. This veteran will go ahead and take his double swing with the long sword. Both swings missing. Rhea is just parrying all these swipes coming at her. This veteran in the back will take his crossbow. And not having a good shot, he turns and sees a horse engaged with his friend. He'll just take a shot at that. The war horse. Battle horse. Which will absolutely hit for 4 piercing damage.
Got it.
Up next would be Stab.
Hey, what's up? Alright, Stab is pretty pissed he got swiped at, so he's gonna go for this boy right here. And since he's been practicing with 2 weapons, he's going to unsheath them extremely fast. And with his first hand, he's going to do a short sword strike.
I believe that hits. Let me make sure. Yep, that's going to hit this guy.
Cool.
I believe for 9 damage. You don't get the sneak attack unless you have advantage or you have an ally near. Neither of which you have right now. So you...
Great.
Go ahead.
I feel like, that's okay, guys. I got this one. Alright.
He takes 9 damage here.
Alright. And as he fucking gets howled over in pain, I'm going to do Marth's special, neutral special with my rapier. Fuck. And
You try to mimic another renowned swordsman's technique as you reel back with your rapier on your second strike, and as soon as you thrust forward, your grip slips. Not only does it miss your target, your short sword, like a needle you just launched, flies forward and sticks into a tree up here.
Ooh, imagine if that hit, though. Okay, hold on a second. What does difficult terrain do?
A difficult terrain just means your movement speed is halved. So every step you take costs 10 feet instead of 5 feet.
Mm.
But you're not
You
in
see this
difficult
guy
terrain
over
right
here?
now. I do.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Just because I can, I'm going to use a cantrip and use Mold Earth and turn the earth he's stepping on into really, really sticky mud.
Now that would be an action, which you've already used to stab this guy.
I can't use cantrips whenever all willy-nilly.
Mm-mm.
You can use
Cantrips
them
in action in
willy-nilly,
combat.
but they have to be an action or a bonus. They're usually an action or a bonus action. If it was a bonus action, then you could probably have done it.
Correct.
Okay, never mind. I can't do nothing then.
Okay, so you still have your short sword in hand, but your rapier is currently about 15 feet away from you to the north in a tree.
Damn it, I just got that fucking thing.
That'll bring us to our next set of veterans, which will be... Let's see where they are. Where is he? The one you guys have been beating up on, and the one in front of you, Stab. We'll do the one in front of you, Stab, first. Since he's engaged with you, he is going to go ahead and try to strike you again twice.
Oh, that hits. Oh, that fucking hit.
God.
Guys,
He
guys,
takes-
I'm not doing so hot.
Full advantage of you trying to flourish with your rapiers. Not only does he strike you across the chest with his first swing, he comes down and just leaves a massive gash across your face with his second swing. As you take... Wow, the crit was actually lower than the regular damage. 22 damage.
Ooh, you guys, seriously, guys, seriously.
You hurting?
Ooh, I'm hurting.
The veteran in front of the horse, and Elgin, will see that he's in a bit of a bind here. He is going to actually fight a little bit smart. He's going to take the dodge action as he holds up his weapon, just readying for the next set of blows.
Interesting.
Is he not disengaging though?
Nope, he's holding his ground. Elgin, now actually bring us to you.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's a good thing he is doing that because I have a little something up my sleeves. I am going to cast Sacred Flame. And I'm basically going to call down a radiant flame down on top of him.
Now, he cannot actively dodge that. He just has to kind of resist it. Let's see if he can resist his dex saving throw.
Let's see here. Yeah, it is a dex saving throw. Or he will take, at my level, he'll take 2d8.
Okay, let's see what he does. He got a 19.
Okie dokie.
He's able to just get out of the, just resist this flame you called down on him.
Bastard.
I'm having PTSD flashbacks to Baldur's Gate 3. Everything resists sacred flame.
Dude, I'm starting to feel this myself now. Well, you know what? This is not going to be a wasted thing. So, what I'm going to do is... I can't help Stab from where I am at currently, at least with health. I would have to be able to touch him, but I do have one trick up my sleeve that I can cast. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith. Let's see if it'll... There you go. I'll cast Shield of Faith on Stab as a bonus action to boost his AC by 2.
Now, before you do that, enchanting those hooves was a concentration move. If you do this, you'll lose the hoof enchantment.
Decisions.
It's for the greater good. It's for the greater good.
Okay.
Trying to keep Stab alive.
Thanks, buddy.
Your hooves are no longer sparkling, but Stab, your body has a slight illumination on it now.
Does it sparkle like the horse hooves?
It, did you know Elgin does it?
Sure.
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Sparkling. Stab.
Sparkling.
You get plus 2 AC to all your stuff now.
Yay.
That's the end of your turn, Elgin.
That is the end of my turn.
All right. Doya. Horse Doya.
I had hoped that had gone differently. So instead, I'm just going to slam down on this guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You absolutely do. You're just stomping this guy. He is still alive, however, barely. This guy is he's barely able to stand right now. He's so bloodied.
Question: does he get like a, or do I have disadvantage because of his dodge or anything?
Oh, thank you for being honest, Doy. He is taking the dodge action. Yeah, roll again for me. Does that matter? No, it doesn't, because you have an ally nearby and you get +1 to your attack. That barely stomps him still. Or a little bit less, but he's still barely alive.
Okay.
End of your turn, Horse Doya?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use the 1d8 healing again.
All right.
Slash roll 1d8. I'm going to get 5 health this time.
5 horse hit points come back. Hayes, you are up.
Okay. I will hear Stab's cry for help. And let's see the range on this. How far away am I? 45? Okay. I will move just a step back here and close my eyes for a second and then open them, and this blue flash sort of goes across my eyes, and as I finish my incantation, this creeping cold just seeps from my chest and my arms and leaves my fingertips, and a shadow like a cloud across the sun leaves my body and deepens and extends, grasping around Stab and this veteran, and I will cast darkness around him.
I get to add an effect.
Jamie, I got a question, a noob question.
That.
Sure.
What is a reaction?
A
It says
reaction.
one reaction.
A reaction is something you all have once per round. So if something moves away from you and you want to hit them, that's considered a reaction. An attack of opportunity is a reaction. There's some
What
other
if
moves, like if something's trying to hit you, there's something you can do that costs a reaction. Depends on what you have. As a rogue, I thought you had like cunning action that lets you use reactions.
Uncanny dodge, and it has attacks I could see.
That
Would
is
I be able to use it then?
You would be able to use it anytime you get hit.
Ah, shit. At all times I get hit?
Anytime you get hit once per round.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it too late to use it?
It is definitely too late to use it now.
Shit!
You
Okay,
can use
fine.
it next time, so he's probably going to swing at you again.
Next
The
time!
more you know.
Yay.
All right,
That's what I get for reading my shit.
I'm going to make a cool effect here. Hold on.
Ooh, make it cool.
So you said you put a dark dome around there?
Yes. You
Okay.
can see the area I marked out, right?
Yeah.
Can I see in it?
No. It
Oh.
is completely black.
Very
The
black.
idea is to give you a way to escape
Ooh, I got you, my dude.
without him being able to swing at you.
Damn, come on, light. I can't get effects out of it. Is that that was the end of your turn though, right, Hayes? Are you doing anything else?
I will. So the blue kind of flashes back, and my eyes go back to normal. And I will use a bonus action to convert a couple of sorcery points into a second level spell slot. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. That will bring us to Rhea, who has a devil woman directly in front of her and will just go hard swinging like she was trained to do. She's going to swing twice with her longsword again. Both attacks are just parried away by this Cambion spear, as Rhea can't seem to connect with her at all now. It seems this devil lady has a very, very strong guard. It'll actually bring us to her turn. So let's see what she's going to do. She is actually still engaged with Rhea, is going to slash at her once with her spear, which will connect this time for 13 total damage. Ooh, that's a big one. And right after she swings, she just turns her head right, looking right at Fallister as her eyes glow and two beams of flame just go right at him. Which his AC is not that high, which will just nail him for 9 damage. Let's see, so that's... Here we go. He seems very surprised by this attack. As he gets nailed by these fire beams, he staggers back and just falls to one knee as his chest is singed and his shirt's completely burned through now, as he's not really wearing armor, but he is still standing. He's still all right at the moment.
Do ranged attacks at point blank not have disadvantage?
Let me see. Is that considered... That is a ranged attack. So, yeah, I would say that has disadvantage in this case. Because I'm going to treat it like a normal ranged attack. I was thinking if because it's an ability on her body, it wouldn't be that way, but it makes more sense the other way around. Let's see if that actually would have hit him. Yes, it would have.
Well, shit.
It was a good,
I tried, Fallister.
It was a good try. That actually brings us to Fallister, who, seeing he may have stormed an enemy that completely outmatches him, he'll rethink his strategy and disengage, looking for another area to help out in. And he'll see Stab engage with his veteran. Stab looking pretty wounded. Well, actually, no,
It's
he
dark
won't.
in
He
there.
sees nothing
You would
but
just see a black
pitch
cloud. Yeah.
black cloud there. And as soon as he sees that, he pauses and just kind of hangs out between these horses and looks to you, Elgin. And perhaps
You
he'll
walk
run
right
forward and
by
help
this
out.
guy?
He wanted to get away from the Cambion, not run near her. Okay, there we go. But that will end his turn, which will bring us to our two veteran friends. One of them's going to move up now, finally, and as Rhea is just, there's got a lot of threat on her, as both of these are going to start taking swings at her. And they will get +2s to all their attacks since they have many allies around. Here comes 4 blades. Oh, that guy's going to stop right there. The first hit will connect. 5 damage. The second hit, Rhea will actually be able to parry. And I'll say she can riposte this strike. As he's going to hit her, her blade, which she was using as kind of her shield, she's able to just push forward and strike across his chest. And we'll get an auto hit on him for 5 damage.
Auto hit.
That's what he gets for crit failing. The other veteran will go ahead and start swinging now as well.
God damn.
And again, his first strike was a good one. His second one, not so much, as he will deal 11 damage to her. Rhea's looking very beat up right now. She's taking all these cuts across her armor. It's not really keeping up with the amount of pain the damage she's taken. She's still standing though. This lady is definitely a little warrior.
Yay.
Stab. You are surrounded by pitch black darkness. You can't even see your hand in front of you if you were to hold it up.
All right, I know where the enemy was, so I'm going to back up right here and then notice. I can't grab my character.
Can't grab your character?
You're on the measuring tool at the top left. You got to select the.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm gonna stumble out of there, be like, whew, and I'm gonna see him. I'm like, fucking got out of that one, man. And I'm just going to grab a fucking greater potion of healing. Let's see here. Yay. Did I do it?
Did you do it?
No, I
You
did
gotta
not.
roll it.
Fuck.
Yeah, click on the die.
Yeah, click on that little B that's in the text appearing on Foundry VTT.
Oh, and Foundry VTT.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Okay, you recover 14 health as you pop the cork on this well-made potion and drink it down.
I'm gonna look to the rich guy and be like, "Don't go in there. There's someone there, man.
I didn't even know you were there.
Just don't go in there."
Is that the end of your turn, Stab?
No. Stab is going to. Let's see, where else can he go? I was here. Oops. Guys, I learned how to count, so now I just don't fucking. Hold on. 15, 20, 30. All right, I can't do anything else, right?
Can't. I don't think you'd be able to attack anything.
You have a bonus action. You can swing
know
with
what?
your offhand weapon, but besides that, I don't think so.
I'm gonna go. Fuck these controls. Go here to my dude over here, and I'm going to swing with my short sword.
Okay. That is the same veteran that had the dodge action. So he is. Yeah, that lasts until his next turn. So you would roll with disadvantage, which
Oh,
never.
then I'm going
We
to
already got it.
roll a second time because I'm so goddamn lucky.
Are you gonna use a lucky? That's not a bad idea. As your rapier is still sticking in a tree to the far north
Yeah.
in the
Let's
darkness
see.
now.
I know that's gonna miss, but I don't think I could get higher than that.
So, how would that work? Use your lucky on your first roll, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll one more time because you had disadvantage.
Do I get anything for being next to my boy?
Yeah, you would
Oh,
get a
fuck
plus
yeah.
2, but it doesn't
Actually,
make a
you get-
difference.
Yeah.
You rolled
Either
enough
way,
to,
you hit.
to stab him with that short sword, which will hit for.
My signature move.
Actually, one of those numbers works. This guy's holding up his guard. He's just standing strong against Elgin, this horse, as best he can. But when you rush in crouched and just slick your sword right into his rib cage, he falls to his knees, coughing up blood, and ceases to be.
You look at Elgin. These guys are fucking tough. Look at me. I'm assuming I'm all bloodied.
Yeah, you're pretty bloody right now.
I was very close to death.
Very.
Is that the end of your turn, Stab?
Yeah, I'm just gossiping with my boy over here.
Just gossiping McFly. Okay, that'll bring us to one of the veterans who's engaged with you, Stab, which he's surrounded in darkness now. He doesn't know what's going on, but he knows exactly that you were in front of him, so he's going to pull the same move as he moves forward and poofs out of this darkness. He sees Fallister right in front of him and just readies his sword and starts a swinging.
I said don't go there.
His first swing is fairly weak. Fallister's able to dodge out of the way. Second one, not so much, as it will strike him for 10 damage. This wound almost sends Fallister spinning to the floor. He doesn't seem too built for frontal combat like this. He is badly hurt. Elgin, you're up.
Okay. Fuck. I guess technically speaking, like, okay, so the situation right now, I'm on the horse.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna whip around and I'm gonna put paws on this guy right here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's move you and the horse, make y'all swap spots here.
There you go. And then I'll put myself like right there.
Mhm.
And I guess since actually I'll put it right there you go. Since Fallister's right there, even though he's technically bleeding out of his ears and his ass right now. I guess would he still give me any bonus to hitting this guy?
Yeah, you still get a +1 with an ally there.
Okay. Let's go for it. I'm swinging with the Heaven's Fall.
That will definitely hit.
All right.
You're able to crack his armor for 10 damage on his side.
All right, and I'm gonna go for Uno Mas since I got 2 attacks. That does not hit him.
And the second one he's able to hold back with his own sword as it clashes against his own steel.
Okay. And as I do this, I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna, I guess, with the last bit of breath that I have that I can muster after these attacks, I'm going to shout to Hayes, and Rhea needs you.
I'll glance over at him real quick because I was kind of focused over there at Stab, but seeing that that's okay, and then hearing him, I'll glance over at Rhea and have like a "oh shit" reaction.
All right.
Got it.
That's going to bring us to Horse Doya.
Horse Doya.
Horse Doya is question. What do I consider like the center for my movement? The Doya token, like the center of the horse token. How does that work?
You would consider the center of your horse
Inside
token.
the horse.
Okay. So I'm going to gallop forward and then turn in on this guy because I want to do a trampling charge.
Ooh. So that would have been 5, 10, 15. So you did like a little L cut right there. Okay. We'll say it counts then. Go ahead and try to trample charge the guy.
He's got to do a DC 14 strength save on
That one right there?
this guy here. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. You said strength?
Strength.
Oops. Sorry.
Did I just...
That was the
No,
next
that was
bit.
bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened for a second. Like, did I drink a potion? He got an 18.
We all got excited because we sure as fuck thought that he failed it. Thanks, Stab.
Hey, I'm experimenting. I'm learning, guys.
What happened, Stoya? It looks like he succeeded.
He succeeded, so he is not knocked prone, and my plan for a bonus action has failed.
Oh. No damage, no nothing?
No damage, no nothing.
Okay, as you charge onto him, he was able to hold you back somehow. Probably holding his sword up kind of like a barrier and just pushing your horse legs back.
I'm reading this wrong. If I move at least 20 feet towards the creature, then hit it with the... So I get to do the hooves attack.
Yeah, I thought there was an attack involved in that.
That's going to hit.
Yes. Yes, it actually will. As you're able to still slam him for 13 bludgeoning damage. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Hayes!
Seeing that this is all kind of happening at the same time, as Doya's running over there, I'm just reacting to Elgin's plea for me to go help Rhea. Right, and I turn around and simultaneously I conjure a small red orb on my finger and extend my finger out and just let it fly as it zips across the air past Rhea and past the Cambion, past the 2 veterans, and explodes behind them with a fireball.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Okay.
And I will position it as such. So just to barely miss Horse Doya.
He's gonna sing Doya's ass.
Okay.
Unless you want to go with the... So I'm going by the grid. The circle kind of touches them a little bit, so that's up to you, DM.
I would say you're able to position it a bit to where it's not hitting Horse Doya. It's a little hard to do at your angle, but I'll say you can do it.
I mean,
Because you would
I
have to
can
move like
it.
5 feet to make it like super good, but it's fine. You're
Yeah,
good.
here, I'll do that.
But that explosion happens and it just barely right in front of Rhea and Horse Doya and this Cambion. It just stops right there. But these veterans are engulfed in flames. They got to make some dexterity savings throws.
Correct. They both fail.
Yay!
All right, how much damage are we looking at?
They are going to take 33 fire.
Whoa! That's a fucking spell. Are they dead?
They're very close to dead, actually.
All right.
But not quite dead, as this fire just burns the ever-living life out of them.
About to steal your kill.
That'll be... There we go. Okay, they're both looking badly wounded. It looks like their armor cooked them a bit through that spell. As they're just... One of them screaming out in pain, the one right here. The other one, you don't hear much sound from, but they look heavily wounded.
Okay. That is the... I'll end my turn there. I'll move back down here and end my turn. I'll look
Okay.
back over to Elgin too and just give him like this smile with a thumbs up.
That'll bring us...
I'm gonna give him the. I'm gonna kind of do like the turnaround one.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll bring us to Rhea, actually, who's still surrounded by these foes, and just given her current condition and being very wounded, she just holds up her blade, sort of like a shield, just ready to parry the next moves that come at her. She's going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
That will bring us to the top of the round, which will bring us to our Cambion, which, after this explosion engulfing her soldiers, she turns towards your direction, Hayes, and just yells out, "Custer, damn you!" and takes into the air, bolting towards you. Rhea will
Oh shit.
exit her dodge stance for just a moment as she slices towards the Cambion for an attack of opportunity.
I would also like an attack of opportunity if I can get it.
Oh yeah, Horse Doya can. I thought that was a regular horse for a moment. You can get an attack too.
Poof that bitch, dude.
Get the bitch.
Your hooves will not connect, but Rhea just has this sharp swordsman eye as she strikes again and is able to damage this devil. Not as much as she should have done, because it should have been 12, but it's going to be half of that. Which will mean the Cambion is still just beelining right at you, Hayes, as if she flies down to your face with her spear and starts stabbing at you. There it is. The first swing is an 11.
That hits.
What?
Do you have?
He doesn't wear armor.
Do you have any reactions
Oh
or anything?
shit.
I do,
You want to hang on to it?
but
It may not affect
yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it
Okay.
for that one.
The first strike, you feel this spear just pierce into you in and out real fast as you feel the wound, not only the damage from being punctured, but you feel the flames from it as well. As you take... I clicked the wrong thing. 12 damage total, 6 of it being fire.
So that'll be 3 fire because I am resistant to fire.
That's that tiefling way. She is
So is that
coming...
9 damage?
Yes, that'd be 9. Her second strike, she comes in with her spear again, trying to stab you. Which will
Go.
also
That
hit.
one
Oh, you're gonna reaction?
I am gonna reaction to. When she comes in for the second one. Oh god damn it! I should have done for the first one. I forgot how that shit worked. Yeah. All right. Cook me, daddy.
Okay. The second one's gonna be 11 damage total, with one of it being fire damage this time.
Okay.
I think I may have misread it last time.
No.
Yeah, one of it being fire damage.
Okay.
As
So
she
that's
holds her spear, gritting
20
her
damage
teeth at
total.
you, it seems she's identified you as a much more potent threat now.
Sorry. Oh, damn it.
Next up would be Fallister, who is right next to you, Elgin. He will fight alongside you by... actually, as a spy, I'd say Fallister has enough experience to know when he's outclassed by something. So with this foe near, he just looks to you, Elgin, and he kind of sets himself almost as a decoy as he takes the dodge action.
Okay.
That will bring
That
us
works.
to some veterans. The two at Rhea, specifically, that now have a horse trying to beat on them, too.
Yes, they do. It's
One,
horse time.
one will turn towards you, Horse Doya, and try to start swinging, seeing now that you are a trained professional animal of combat. He's going to swing twice with his longsword.
The first one's a hit. Second one's a miss.
Only the first one strikes you for 12 damage. The other one completely whiffs.
This horse looked in a bad shape.
So you look at you a pretty bloody horse.
Yes.
Got your front legs and front chest all cut up because I think that's the only place you've been stricken, and a few bolts poking out of you. The other veteran will continue striking at Rhea with disadvantage because she is in parry mode right now. Both of which pays off for Rhea as she just is able to keep these sword swipes from landing on her. And our veteran friends, in their turn, doing almost nothing that time. Look at that. Stab!
Stab is just gonna make quick work of these guys and carry out what fucking Hayes did. And replacing my lost rapier with the dagger, I'm going to stab this guy in the fucking face.
Okay, you get your sneak attack this time because you finally have an ally nearby while doing this.
Yeah. Hold on, where is it? Boom. Let's see.
Okay, what? Good lord, sneak attack just saves the day, huh? That absolutely hits. Which one are you hitting?
This guy right here.
Hold down left click on the one you're talking about. I don't see the pen.
Shit. This guy.
Okay, and he had... Okay, you again creep in with just this lightning speed and just shove your dagger right in between this guy's eyes. His helmet, nothing matters at this point, as you pinpoint your dagger right through his skull. As soon as you pull it out, he falls to the ground, stops moving.
Okay, for my second action, I'm going to whip out my short sword and castrate this motherfucker right here.
Okay, now hold on. What do you mean by castrate?
Kill. Stab him in the dick.
So you're gonna,
I think he wants to cut him from his ass to his appetite.
No. I'm going to do an upward strike from his balls to his lips.
There you go. From his ass to his appetite.
so
But only
you-
higher.
I don't know if you have a sword that can slice armor in two completely like that. If you truly want to go for this flavor, you're gonna get a little bit of difficulty for it. Do you still want to try? If you want to slice people completely in twain, the barbarian would have been the path to go.
Yeah, not the.
Fine,
Not the
I'm going
road.
to look for a loose spot near the crotchal region and stab him with my short sword.
Go ahead. That's more acceptable.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and your sneak attack.
Next time play barbarian.
Your sneak attack wouldn't apply again. I don't think it only happens once per round. Is that correct?
No, hold on a second.
Or is it twice?
Let me
now?
link it to the chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Once per turn, you're right.
Okay. The strike absolutely stabs into his groin region as it sinks to his armor. You don't know if you got where you wanted, but you definitely did more damage to him. He is still standing.
Still standing?
Barely. He just has an ounce of inkling of life in him now.
Is that because I stabbed him in the dick, Jamie? Is that why you did that to me?
Nope, not at all. That's just because the number you rolled.
Okay. All right. Well, I was trying to pick off these two guys. That's all I could do, though.
All right. That will bring us to another veteran that is engaged with Elgin and Fallister right now, which
Who's he going after?
He sees the easier target, but he knows the bigger threat, so he's going to try to Hail Mary and strike at you, Elgin.
Okay.
As he swings once and twice.
Yes. Oh!
Ouch.
The first one completely misses, but he's able to catch you in a weak spot in your armor with the second swing for 21
Oh, fuck.
slashing
Goddamn.
damage.
What's that do to you, buddy? You still standing?
I'm hurt. I'm hurt pretty bad. I'm barely holding on.
Speaking of which, Elgin, you're up.
Oh, speak of the devil. Well,
Let's see what we can do about this, because yeah, it's kind of sucking. This is kind of sucking. Okay, fuck it, I have to do it. I'm gonna use my turn to, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna burn all of my lay on hands healing for 25. I was gonna save it for Follister, but no.
New target acquired.
New target acquired. So yeah, there's that.
I got plenty of potions.
Okay. Quick question, because I didn't ask this last time, and I probably should have. So that took one. Action.
For lay on hands?
Yeah, or I'm assuming. I'm presuming it did.
Correct.
Yes, that's all I can do. I don't have any bonuses. Or actually, wait. I do. Shit, but I would have to touch someone to do it. Never mind. We are just gonna. Or no, fuck it. I'm gonna cast. No, I didn't mean to do that. Jesus Christ. That one. I'm gonna use bonus action. Stab, you're gonna lose your +2 to AC.
Oh,
I'm gonna use a bonus action to mark. Yeah, I'm gonna mark this guy.
Target in front of you.
With my Hunter's mark. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
And
So
that'll be all I can do.
You point your finger at this veteran in front of you, and you just kind of call him out as your next target, establishing your hunter's mark on him.
Oh yeah.
That'll bring us to Horse Doya, alive and well.
Horse Doya is going to try to hoof this guy.
Thank God. Get that
Okay.
fucker out.
You can basically snort at him, and he falls over. This guy was. You slam one of your hoofs into him, and it's almost like you were just pushing down like a stack of logs. Like there was no resistance almost. As this dude falls over.
Hoof Doya will use his movement to get to here. And is going to drop form.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
Regular Doya appears.
And is preparing to cast spells. And will end turn.
All right, Hayes, that's going to bring us to you.
Ow! Everything hurts. I'm going to use my action to pull out and chug a potion of greater healing in this hoe's face.
All right, you
right
can
in her, right in her
some-
whole face.
some drink and start drinking in front of her.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. It's like a
Get
low,
12
like the absolute lowest roll.
And that's really all I can do. I don't have anything I can do as a bonus action right now. So yeah, end of turn.
Okay,
And life, probably.
that'll take us to Rhea, who
I got you, boo.
is kind
Hold
of
on.
leaning on her sword a bit. As she regains herself, she looks at you, Stab, and gives you a nod for dealing with these people. As she turns around and just starts trudging and rushing towards you, Hayes, and this Cambion, she kind of squeezes by the horse, so she can squeeze right there, and just tries to, like, almost uppercut swing with her long sword as she runs in.
She gets +2.
He does get a +2.
God damn.
I will completely miss with a 12 on the first swipe. The second swipe, however, will hit. As she just cuts across this Cambion for... Wow.
Nice.
I rolled... No, that was an attack roll. My bad. Look at that. Like, is that a fucking crit?
Man, got me excited.
It's actually gonna be 10. She is able to do a little bit of damage to this thing. And that will be the end of her turn. It'll take us to the Cambion. Seeing itself surrounded, it's gonna pull a few moves here. Hayes, it will try to strike you again with its spear.
Okay. I am going to put my hand up as a reaction and cast Shield.
Okay. As she goes to try and stab you, this barrier just connects with the tip of her spear instead, almost piercing to you, but you're able to reflect it off with this shield. As soon as you do, she twists her spear and tries to stab behind her for a second strike, which will be at you, Doya.
Very well. That'll hit.
Oh.
That will hit you for 9 total damage.
Oh, that's nothing.
And then she'll grit her teeth and kind of squat slightly and just jump and take off into the sky. All 3 of you would get attacks of opportunity against her.
Ooh, yes, please. Kill the bitch.
Give her the air.
I missed.
Let me see here.
Oh, Doya.
I missed badly.
Swinging too many hooves, dude. Not enough staff lately.
I don't have my land legs back under me.
As you swing, your staff falls out of your hands. You're too used to being an animal lately. What are you doing, Hayes?
I am going to, as she starts to trot off, I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at her, using my Warcaster feat which allows me to make opportunity attacks with spells.
Something I did forget about you, Hayes. You used your reaction to cast Shield, right?
Oh, well, oh yeah, that's true. Yep, so I don't get an attack of opportunity.
God damn it.
I forgot that as well.
I watch as she flies away.
So Rhea will do the same.
Alive.
And she actually strikes.
Alive.
Rhea is always just bringing it, but her damage is not bringing it this time. Does a little bit, though. As the Cambion is flying in the air, she's just kind of staring down at all of you with her spear drawn still. But she's going to end her turn floating about 30 feet up. Fallister is up. He again will continue the dodge position for fear of his life. Stab, you're up.
What's up? Alright. Stab's gonna go over here with his buddies. Right here. And he's just going to fucking just like see like 2 people right there and just kind of sneak stab. Let's see. Bam. Oh, and he's not gonna like that roll, so he's gonna feel lucky because why the fuck not, right?
Yeah, how lucky are you?
Pretty lucky. Let's see. All right. Oh, okay, that's better.
Well, I was pretty lucky.
Do I get anything with my 2 buddies next to me?
Oh, yeah, you would get a +2 to your attack. So you're going to hit this
Sneak
guy.
attack this time, doesn't he?
Yeah, and when there's an ally near, within 5 feet, his sneak attack counts as well.
Cool.
As you're able to just slice into this guy for a lot of damage. I think the way we'd roll it in person, too, when you roll your d20, you wouldn't have rolled your damage yet. You would have used your lucky roll, another d20, and then rolled your damage. So technically, that first set of damage would be what we should use. But
Why you fucking me?
I'll say because y'all are surrounding him, we could just go with the higher damage for now.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta
Alright.
get something.
And then I'm gonna go with my classic dagger strike. Right in the nuts, same way as before.
Let's see if you can pierce that groin armor. You
Oh.
cannot. You can absolutely not pierce it. He's got extra protection.
Damn it. They knew. They're veterans.
That's
wore a
right. They're
cup.
prepared for people like
Yeah.
you. This veteran being surrounded calls out, actually, as he's holding his sword, seeing that he's kind of in a stuck spot, and yells up at the devil flying. We have to return to Hoon's mansion. I can't hold them back. As he is going to kneel and still take the dodge action as he's getting ready to just block a flurry of blows. Elgin, that's actually going to bring us to you.
Okay.
Man, Stomp is dealing ass.
What is the okay, so here, let's do this.
Smash
if he wants
attack.
to dodge, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on him.
Ooh.
And he is missing hit points,
He's
so
missing a lot of hit points.
let's see. He's gonna make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Let's see how good his mind powers are. He rolled a 12.
All right, he is taking 11 necrotic damage.
He hears these bells going off. You see blood coming out of his helmet, just on the sides of his neck, likely from his ears now, as he is hit by something that he cannot defend. His mind is being racked.
All right, that is going to be all I can do this turn.
Okay. Regular Doya.
Regular Doy has a question.
Sure.
He needs a weather report.
Right now, it is currently a little after the midday. Sunny day, slightly cloudy.
Funny day, huh? So Doya is going to take a step back and over.
Yeah,
He's going-
disengage.
No, she's flying 30 feet up.
Oh, okay.
But he is going to call down lightning.
Ooh. That's a dex save from this lady. Oh, wow. She is, doesn't matter how dexterous she is. She fails.
So I've called down lightning and a strike right there, and she will be the only thing I think that will be in the range of it.
Okay, so the lightning beam just comes down and connects with her on the way down. It would be a total of 18 damage, right?
No, it's just going to be the 9 because I rolled super low.
Oh, I don't know
I
what that
think.
additional 1d10's for then that showed up on it.
It's there if we were in a storm condition.
Oh, okay, so just 9 damage.
Weak.
Just 9 this time, but now I have a storm brewing.
All right. She gets struck by this lightning, and when she does, you expected her to kind of, when something gets hit by freaking lightning, it kind of a bit, right?
Mhm.
She doesn't seem to react much to it at all. After she gets hit, she just looks at you with a scowl on her face.
That's a bad bitch right there.
Hayes, you're up.
Watch out, you fucking with a heavyweight.
How high up is she?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay. Okay. Let me think of how I want to try it.
You got this.
Okay. I am going to look at Doya just real quickly and say, "You know what happens after lightning?" And my eyes will kind of crackle with electricity and wind. And did you say you made it start raining?
There's a storm cloud 60 that's
Oh, it's just a
above
cloud.
us. 60
Or
foot
rain.
radius storm
And
cloud
some-
above us.
So the dirt and kind of rocks at my feet start to swirl as I jump up, and then the actual wind lifts me up. And when I get to the pinnacle of my height, I'm gonna reach out my hand, just straight, almost like DBZ style, about to shoot a ball out of it, and cast Thunderwave,
Underwave, okay.
which extends 15 feet out from my hand.
So you're up 10 feet, and then you're shooting 15 feet, right?
Oh shit, I'm 5 short, aren't I?
Mhm.
Okay, then I'll do this. I will run and jump up on this horse. And I will Tempestuous Origin up from there and cast Thunderwave from
Fuck yeah.
jumping off the horse.
That
Whose
will
horse is that?
supplement those 5 feet.
Yes.
Okay, let's see some thunder wave.
She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right,
And I'm going to cast this at 3rd level.
she got a 9.
She fails. So we'll cast this 3rd level. All right, she will take 18 thunder damage, and I don't know how you want to do this, but the pressure from the thunder wave knocks them 10 feet normally.
Okay.
So if you want to push her in the opposite way, that's fine. And then I will land safely on the ground.
I would say, yeah, when you nail her with this thunder wave, it sends her back and actually down 5 feet a bit as she has to regain herself with her wings. I will say she ends up like right here, but only 25 feet up now. As she gets slammed by this thunder damage. It looks like a little bit of blood is coming out one of her ears now as you hit her with this sound attack. That was 18 damage,
See
right?
it.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Okay, is that in your turn as you float back down on this horseback?
Yeah. I'll hop back off the horse, and I'll just look up at her and give her a sneer.
Okay,
End of turn.
She is definitely looking mega pissed right now. But Rhea is up next. And what is her ranged arsenal? She has something. She just never uses it. And she's got a big-ass crossbow on her back. As wounded as she is, she's still going to just take that big boy out and fire a bolt up at this devil. Unfortunately, her aim's quite a bit off, since there's a bit of blood in her eyes at this point as the bolt goes wild. That will actually bring us to the Cambion. That'll look down at you, Hayes, just gritting her teeth, and then Rhea, and just look back behind her. That is a big aura someone just put down.
It's my storm cloud.
Oh, that's the storm cloud? Wish you could make it dark.
Yes.
She
Let me
looks
see
back.
if I can.
She looks back towards Elgin, still fighting, wielding the shield, and then her men, and just grips her spear tightly as she shouts out, "We will get that shield! Curse you! Curse you!" and starts flying as fast as she can.
Not if we throw it into a volcano first!
Towards this cart. How many was that? 5, 10, 15, 6. Okay, that's about as far as she can go. Actually,
Interesting.
no, if she's leaving, she's using her action to dash, which will give her another 60 feet. 15, 20, 30, 30. She is just booking away from all of you.
Almost
left the boy.
But that'll bring us to Ballister.
Go ahead, carry on.
No, that's a Cambion.
Seeing an opportunity now that another ally has showed up, is going to try to take a short sword swipe at this veteran now.
Oh,
but
Lord.
a 9, 10, 11 will not hit this armored foe still. Oh yeah, but he can multi-attack. A 16 will...
That should hit.
Actually, 17. An
With,
18
+2s.
will hit.
Yeah.
He's able to connect finally with his short sword. For 4 damage.
Stab, I'm gonna need you to kill this guy.
I'm on it.
Bring the lightning and the thunder.
That's a fun combo. Dual tech. Stab, you're up.
Boom. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, shit.
You came in quick with the short sword, but yeah, that's a miss with a 14.
All right. If this misses, I'm going to do a fucking thing.
You're gonna do a fucking thing.
God damn it.
A 17
Actually, wait, with the +2.
will hit this guy.
Yeah, +2, that should hit.
As you're able to take your dagger and just sink right past another critical spot in his armor for 14 damage. That is more than enough for this guy to finally stop moving and fall to his face.
Fuck you.
Our last veteran is dead. We're still in combat, however. We have a foe on the board, even though she's trying to flee at the moment. What else are you doing, Stab?
She's way too far. There's no way I'm going to catch up. I'm just going to start looting, if you'd let me.
All right, those will be actions, so we're
I'm
going to
gonna
hold off on that. Elgin.
Yeah, let's wait till the fight's over. I'm gonna use actually I don't want to use up most of my action to do this. Fuck it. I'm just gonna realizing that the Cambion is trying to dip, and realizing that the veteran before me has fallen. I'm just gonna simply turn around, point my mace at her, and she is literally just within range of a guiding bolt.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Let it fly.
And oh, by the way, I'm actually also going to actually wait a minute.
That sounds
I can
devious.
actually do this. This actually, I'm trying to mind game this one because I really want it to fucking work.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
So apparently, let's see here. Oh wait, it'd have to be within 10 feet. That doesn't. Okay, screw that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch my hunter's mark to this heifer.
Okay.
And now that that is done,
You're like that
now
kid that just hurls the dodgeball across the playground at the last person, like filing.
yeah,
Hail Mary it across the parking lot.
yeah, exactly.
Dang, that's
Which
a big
bu-
roll.
which- Yeah,
That guiding bolt soars through the air as she's retreating, and she can hear this light whistling homing sound, just right behind her. She turns around, bam, right into her chest. She gets slammed by this bolt for 11 damage.
she'll
What's your-
damn,
what's your
they're
mark?
low rolling. Oh well, she's gonna take 12 with the hunter's mark.
All right, she definitely took that. It looks like that full damage from all that. As she just looks for a moment, and also now seeing her plate armor cracked a bit, is continuing to try and flee. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, Doya.
Doya is going to, as a bonus action, Misty Step 30 feet in her direction.
All right.
We're not
If I-
fucking leaving.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then we'll use all of his movement, which I need to check what that is real fast. On that window. Another 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And let's see how far that is. It's what button is it for the range? There we go.
You got it.
Ah, dang it. What do we have? Ooh. We will allow the lightning storm to end, and we're going to cast Dust Devil.
Ooh, Dust Devil.
Ooh.
You have a lot of spells, goddamn.
Okay, so that is a 60-foot range. Describe how a Dust Devil works. Keep in mind she is 30 feet in the air currently.
So I choose an unoccupied 5-foot cube of air that I can see within range, which is 60 feet. So it should be okay. A Dust Devil appears in the cube and lasts for the spell's duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the Dust Devil may make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d8 and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, it'll take half as much damage and isn't pushed. So she needs to make a strength saving throw.
Now, does that happen right when it comes out or only when they end their turn in it?
Ooh, that's a great question. That's probably not going to work.
Yeah, I'm not seeing an immediate effect here. I see the end of turn.
Yeah, any creature that ends its turn within it.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Doyle's gonna get to here, realize he has nothing to do, and raise his fist in anger.
He's got
Yeah. Dag
heart though.
nabbit.
He's got good heart. He made a good effort there. Hayes.
I will go 30 feet forward here. My eyes will crackle again as the air lifts me up again and moves me forward another 10 feet. And that puts me 80 feet away. At which point I will attempt to... do I want to do it? Yeah. I will attempt to cast Tasha's Mind Whip, which has a range of 90 feet.
Ooh. Okay. That's a long
She
whip.
needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, let's see what she does here. She got an 11.
Will fail. Can I cast?
Ooh.
She will take 15 psychic damage as I psychically lash out at her. And on her next turn, it has to choose whether it moves, takes an action, or a bonus action.
Okay, this mind whip, like this telepathic invisible beam, just connects with her. You see her flight stumble a bit as she comes down a bit. She's still in motion trying to flee, but it definitely affected her.
I give her the finger as a bonus action, and I just stop running and stand there.
Okay, that's gonna bring us to Rhea, who is gonna take a few deep breaths and just look in the distance at Doya and Hayes launching at this fleeing devil woman, and she takes a step back and just falls back onto this cliff side and just starts resting. That will actually bring us to this Cambion, which will definitely continue its trek. It is going to, since it can only do one of those three things, it will be move as it continues flying. This time, it'll be flying enough to where it can fly over some cliffs to where you guys kind of can't see her anymore. As she flies out of distance over the ridge. And with that, I'm saying she was able to get out of y'all's area, which would take us out of initiative. Good work, team.
Damn it, she got away.
Khan!
Gargoth, was that a friend of yours?
Gargoth actually responds, and as he promised, he responds to all of your group, including your new friends, or new friend, and says,
Another devil seeking me, working with other mortals, maybe. Not one of mine. None of mine can come for me anymore.
Well, then I guess it's a good thing that we have you. Otherwise, it would have fell into the clutches of someone who might try and use you for far worse things than what Lady Van Thamper might have tried to use you for.
The Knights of the Shield. The Hoon family. More nobles, more purposes. Useless. A waste of time.
Well, it's a good thing that thing decided to leave when it did.
all of you can hear this,
Well.
by the way, just for the record.
I'm over checking on Rhea, but listening.
I'm also going to use this opportunity to cast 9 healing on Follister. Use one of my spell slots for Cure Wounds on him while
Okay.
I'm talking with Gargoth.
I'm gonna do a second level Cure Wounds on Rhea.
All right, some good healing coming out here. A few of her wounds close up. She is definitely still pretty banged up. She looks at you both and just smiles and nods lightly.
After she's all right, I want to go over and I want to check on Harry Trotter.
Looking at these horses, all of them are actually behaving the same way. Even the cows attached to that wagon ahead. All the animals kind of just stood there. Like they've all been accustomed to just this level of action around them. None of these animals seemed afraid or worried at all. One of them seemed to be eating some grass in the middle of all this.
These are good horses.
Yeah. Jamie, where's my rapier? Do I see it?
Yeah, go into the woods a little bit to the north. You can see your rapier still poking out, so you can go grab it.
Grab it.
Is it
Be
stuck
like-
in a tree?
It was pinpoint like an
Tree.
arrow was shot at a tree.
Fuck, imagine if that went through the guy. You know?
I'm
I'm also I'm gonna go ahead and burn my last 2 cure wounds. I'm gonna drop another on Follister. And then
okay.
I'm also gonna go over to Rhea and drop her 1 too.
All right, she is looking much better now. Still a few wounds and damaged equipment. Follister still has a hole in his shirt from a beam he took point blank, but they're actually looking really good now. Follister's all of his wounds have pretty much closed up.
Okay.
I'll put a first level into Hayes since he doesn't have much to start with.
Wah, wah.
Hey,
I'm a
call him how I
flimsy
see it.
boy.
Hey,
Sympathy
you
here.
have your role. Your role is making big explosions. You were very good at it.
Did you see I cooked those guys?
That was fucking awesome.
I was hoping she'd stick around for a little bit more of a light show.
Unfortunately, I think we'll be seeing her again.
Cowards, the lot of them.
I want to be happily searching these bodies as everyone talks, Jamie. Just like this is what I was born to do.
You wanna
Yeah, did we?
search some veteran
I
bodies?
want to search one of them as well. I want to check this one right over here. I want to see if they have anything on them, any missives, anything, any clues. I mean, if they have money, fine, but more looking for any clues as to
Are they human?
how they knew where to find us.
I watch as Doya climbs underneath the carriage.
No, it's up into it. It's a wagon, right?
Underneath the horse.
How's it look? How's it look under there?
Any secret compartments or anything?
So let's go one at a time here. We're gonna go with the bodies. Stab,
Why
you were
you
trying to check the bodies and of the veterans and see what they had early on. So I will go ahead and tell you that you don't find any coin or anything on them. However, you do see their weapons. They all seem to have short swords on their hips as well as backup weapons and long swords. The long sword is just very, very tattered now, but still in one piece. And their armor, it was splint armor, but it's wrecked right now. Courtesy of you guys, actually.
Is it
Make a
Oh, go ahead.
make a survival check for me. See if you can get this. Okay. It looks like he had a pack on him as well that could have been holding more, but it seems to be empty, like a small side pouch on him. Elgin,
Yes.
you find pretty much the same stuff on yours. Make a survival check for me, though.
All right.
Oh,
You do. There's a pouch on this guy, and inside of it is a healer's kit.
Oh, good to know.
Doya and Hayes, you guys were looking for anything abnormal about this cart, right?
I was just looking in it, and then I saw Doya climb under it.
Okay.
he's giving it an oil change.
There's 2 cows still attached to it, and a bunch of hay inside of it, as well as a couple of crates that, upon just moving, you can tell are very lightweight. They don't seem to have anything in them. And just a few random vegetables and fruits in there. Like there's a bunch of grapes. You usually see a pumpkin and a squash just sitting there.
Are there any carrots or apples?
No carrots or apples, I'm afraid. It looks like this wagon was just meant to serve as, oh, hey, look, we're normal people. In reality, we're a devil and a bunch of veterans.
What about the cows?
No, they're just
The
chilling.
bulls?
Those are actually
they
legit cows.
Oxen?
Yeah, it might be better to compare them closer to oxen than cows.
Okay.
Tough. They look built.
What's the shape this cart is in? Would it be useful to us for mobility?
If you were carrying a bunch of supplies, you could make that argument. If you're just trying to travel somewhere, it would be slower with a cart.
How much slower?
I would say your speed, if you were going... Actually, yeah, what's y'all's travel pace? Was it a trot? Or do you want to gallop when you can? Or how fast do y'all want to travel?
Let me pull it up here. I forget the terminology. 1 second.
Because, yeah,
You
it's
gonna
up
turn
to...
into a cow?
It's up to how quick you want to go. Because if you're just walking with the horses, you could walk with a wagon and the speed would be the same. But if you wanted to actually hurry, the horses could go, I'd say, about twice as fast as without a wagon.
Is this all?
I know
Draft- Draft horses move at 40. War horses move at 60.
Okay.
Let's see if I can see oxen.
Stab, what are you doing during this?
What you
Here we
say?
go. So
Oh, never mind. I'll get you in a minute.
for travel paces, we can either go fast, normal, or slow. So I would assume we would be going normal.
Yeah.
It's 3 miles per hour, and we can go 24 miles per day.
Okay, so I'd say with the wagon then, you'd be forced into a slow state. You could move faster with it, but there's going to be constant checks of maybe trying to worry about damage and whatnot for it. But there you go.
It's, we could move 18 miles per day. It does say we are able to use stealth, so maybe we can be more inconspicuous.
That's probably not a bad idea then.
Yeah, probably not.
We could be the farmers.
Also, I just thought about the cart. Couldn't we just take 2 of the horses? Would that change anything if we hitch the horses to the
Well,
cart?
it's not necessarily the animal that's the problem. It's a small farmer's cart. So if you're trying to go
Okay.
any faster than it should go, you're gonna likely mess it up.
Is it
Okay.
the wooden wheels with no suspension?
It is the wooden wheels with no suspension. That is correct.
Gotcha.
Think Red Dead Redemption 2 style.
Yeah.
Dude, whatever. No, you can haul ass in Red Dead Redemption.
Those things break though.
You got to get away from them outlaws.
Yeah. Let's see. Shit. I don't know. What call do you guys want to make?
I'm fine with the wagon. I like the extra space. I could put some of my rations in here, lighten the load,
Yes, it's not a bad idea.
and free pumpkin.
Free pumpkin. Jamie.
Hmm?
I know this armor is shattered. Would it be valuable to anybody as scrap?
Yeah. Scrap stuff is always valuable to somebody. Just know that it weighs a good bit. But you guys have a wagon now.
We have a wagon. Stab, you think you can loot us some busted armor and we can sell it in the next town?
You want me to scrap it off these dead, bloody bodies?
You're already messing with them.
Okay. Only because I feel bad for picking on you. I also want to do these 2 bodies right here, Jamie.
Okay, go ahead and make survival checks. 2 of them.
Damn, I should have made you do it, fucking Elgin.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
I was gonna say I got if anyone wants the healer's kit, I don't really need it. I was just gonna leave it on them.
Just swords and armor is all that's on these bodies, Stab.
Damn. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna start stripping them naked because that's what Doya wants. I'm gonna say that out loud.
All right, we'll just
Always gonna lean back and get comfortable on this wagon, taking up the reins.
All right, and then where are you at? Shit, I'm just gonna. Can I say I have all the clothing?
if you're trying to gather all the splint armor scrap, yeah, sure.
Go over here. Just splat it, just right next to him. There you go, buddy. I was gonna throw it on him, but then I was like, nah, that might do damage. He's so old and frail.
So just make a mental note. Y'all have to track this. Each piece you got, consider that, call it tattered splint, and the swords as well if you're taking those.
Yeah, might as well.
And they'll be
Check
worth.
everything.
They're basically worth like a very small fraction of the actual item. But we'll get to that later once y'all do something with them.
I want to pet the oxen. Kind of on their head.
They are very aloof. Like it seems like they could give less of a shit about anything. You start petting them, and it's just kind of just staring off in the distance. Kind of looks at you for a moment, and then just looks another way.
When he looks at me just for that brief moment, I'll look at him and I'll say, I am going to name you Waffles, and you are Earl.
Waffles and Earl. All right. They you think they take to these names? They don't
Take
really
2 hands
react.
on this cow.
Ray and
Uh,
Foster will now fall in with y'all as well.
And I'll hop in the back of the wagon.
Are you
Like,
just ditching the horses?
No, Harry Trotter's coming with us. He's a
Okay.
good boy, he'll follow.
I'm just
You can
gonna
hitch him
grab
to the-
one.
You can hitch him to the back of the wagon, can't you?
I could.
You can just follow along.
Ray will hop on her
Um,
horse.
I'm going to. Ray is gonna continue riding her horse.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna do the same. I guess we can kind of
Foster does the same.
Is this a bunch of
act
hay
as
back here?
guard. I'm also as Follister is about to get on his horse. I'm actually going to approach. I'm assuming this is Follister over here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna approach him on mine, and as he's getting on his horse, I'm gonna tell him, "What you did today was brave, but next time, stay in the back line."
He
And then I'm just gonna
Oh.
turn around and then and go back towards the car.
he just calls out and say, you got it, friend. Stick to the sneaking and whatnot."
And then as I'm trotting away, I just kind of wave back.
Is this hay back in the back of this as well?
Yeah, there's still a bit of hay along the ground and in the back of the wagon as well. That's what the veterans jumped
Okay.
out of.
I'll lay on that.
You gonna lay on the hay? Who's driving that cart?
Me.
Oh, okay.
He's underneath it. I don't know why his token's underneath it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
Don't worry about it.
Mine's on top. Yours just looks underneath.
Quick question.
Ooh.
Ooh. Would since we are traveling again, and that person would not actively, if you're riding in the wagon, you wouldn't be actively doing anything.
True.
Could you technically take a rest during travel? Would that
Yeah,
count as a rest if you were?
I'd say you could, yeah, if you wanted to. It could be a short one, so at least I think an hour.
Get,
I may
like,
make that
spells and
longer
stuff
in the
back?
future. But yeah, for now it could be an hour. You could take, if you actually travel for 8 hours, then it'd be a long rest. You could sleep during it.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I might do that instead. I'm gonna dismiss my horse, and I will just ride in the back too, alongside Hayes.
Okay, you dismiss.
I
the Fune.
burned everything that I have.
I'll grab Harry Trotter and I'll bring him back and hitch him to the back of the wagon. And then hop back in the back of the wagon again.
All right, you hitch Harry Trotter to the wagon. Doya takes up the reins. Both Stab and Fallister are on their horses, as is Ray, as you guys prep to trek out again and continue your journey towards Candlekeep. Hopefully not interrupted by any more random devil shield seekers with their minions and whatnot.
Just
And
blow up any cart you see in the future.
yeah, just to be safe, yeah.
Just
nah.
blow it up, dude.
Let's throw a fireball at it next time.
I would
Yeah.
not recommend this course of action, but it is good to be wary.
Fireball from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Or down.
That is where we're gonna call it tonight, though.
Hey.
So good job, team. You guys have exited Baldur's Gate. You've made your way towards Candlekeep. You've dealt with Worm's Crossing, and also the follow-up fun. Oh man, that's not a farming dude. That's a devil lady here to fight. So good job. Everyone's still alive.
Yeah.
Turtle's got the power to fight.
I had 4 health after that one attack from her.
Good job.
Jeez.
She do some all right damage. She couldn't do a ton, but the fact she could swing twice mean it could be pretty deadly. And the flaming eyes, that surely was something as well. Didn't use that a whole lot, but it happened times. So what's on the agenda next time, huh? We're still just making our way towards Candlekeep, right? You guys pack some
we may as
camping
well stay
gear
the course.
because y'all got to take some sleeping at some point.
Yeah. Gonna do it soon.
We'll have
Technically,
to decide that next time.
could we not rotate sleeping in the back of the wagon while we traveled?
That's true.
I feel like that would almost be impossible because that wagon's gonna help 2 people at most at once, and you gotta sleep for 8 hours. Someone's suffering some stuff. But that's y'all. If y'all
that
want to
is
try to
fair.
do that, but yeah, it will be extra difficult. But it can be done if you want to keep moving. You'll get there maybe probably get there like a day and a half earlier if you go that route.
Or we could travel for 4 hours and then stop, and then people could keep watch for 4 hours, and then we get up and keep watch for the next 4.
We could just camp as well, damn it, and have fun marshmallows and shit, and tell stories.
Jamie, did we level up?
No, you did not level up. Not yet.
We had to kill her.
Damn. If we killed her, will we have leveled up?
I mean, I don't know, dude. This counter happened.
Yeah.
Normally the way, even if XP is being tracked, if it was actually being tracked, I believe in a D&D fight, if the enemy flees, that is still considered a victory. So it's still as if you had won that fight all out. So, no, it's not that time yet. Not time to get stronger quite yet.
Alright, let's just go in the bushes and hunt boar. Like fucking grind. Slay Rattatas till we're level 10.
It might not be a bad idea to do a little hunting while you're traveling, right? Maybe get some game, some deer and rabbit and stuff.
The druid may not like it if you try to slay 10,000 boar, though.
Yeah, he might not. Might take a little offense. I don't even know. Is Doya an animal guy? And like, I know he turns into animals, but is he like, animals are sacred? Don't, when they're eating steak, are you like, you guys,
He's vegan. Did you eat a chicken Sammy? Shut the fuck up. You ate a chicken Sammy.
You chicken Sammy.
Yeah.
So
There's a balance that must be maintained. So you can't kill 10,000 boar. Maybe 10.
Oh, man. All right, well, anyone got any comments you want to throw out there? Any announcements, anything before I say bye-bye?
Just that,
Yeah. Bring the cat out.
yeah.
Yeah. Put his face in the camera. And then close out with the cat's face there and make his jaw move. Make it look like you're talking.
You were asking for a lot. What were you saying, Mr. Moose?
Sorry about that, buddy.
Just that we will be playing on Thursday at 7. So come hang out.
Yep, real life meetup. It's 7:00 p.m. Central, Mr. Moose's house. Everyone's invited over. Okay.
Yay!
Here, bring
Party at
snacks.
Moose's.
Don't look me up.
All right. Well, no one's got anything. I'm going into my closing statements in. Time's up. You lost your chance. Thanks for watching tonight, everybody. It was a lot of fun. Our players did some good stuff. I enjoyed myself. It sounds like they enjoyed themselves too. We do this every Monday night at 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. normally, but I'm really an asshole, so I make them play 30 minutes after almost every single time. We'll maybe work on that in the future if I can get my timing better, but that's how it is for now. We do stream randomly throughout the week, but doing some Alien Firestorm? Alien... what is it? Is that what it's called?
Fire
The
team.
Aliens Fire Team Elite or something.
Yeah,
like
that one that everyone else just said. It's pretty fun. We'll probably be streaming a good bit of it. Check it out. Besides that, that's pretty much it. Check out what's our most active. Check out our TikTok. Yeah, that's the one. Check out the Cloak and Stagger TikTok. We got dumb videos up there. I painted some SpongeBob shit. It was neat. I'm probably gonna do it again. So there is that.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it
There's
again.
a sequel coming.
But yeah, that's all I got. So again, everybody, we appreciate you being here, and y'all have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Night night.
Jamie, guess what?